top 8 finals, it will be a slugfest. This is an international battle. It's a full out war. I mean, just match 1, match 2, match 3. I can talk about all these matches, but to start things off, we're going to have SonicFox versus Tekken Master. So much history behind these two young gentlemen.
That there most certainly is. Looking back a couple of years here in the competitive scene, a lot of history in this one, but overall in this top 8, not a lot of history amongst some of these players. Some of the new faces that we're talking about, not only post-patch, but here in the European scene, we're getting a lot of international love. It's a 50-50 split between NA, EU, and international here in this Celtic Throwdown top 8. Already on the stage, we're already getting into it. Wait a minute, it's SonicFox versus Tekken Master. This is a run back from EVO. It was a top 16 match for top 8 on the winner's side. It went down to the very last hit. The last time that these two played was down to one hit that separated amongst them.
It was super close.
Making war is my job, Deborah.
Of course, well known history going back to the Mortal Kombat X final of 2016, one of the greatest grand finals to ever happen here. And are we already getting into it? This is our first match. Celtic Throwdown top 8. It's going to be SonicFox rocking Buzz Devora, and she's been kind of the buzz.
Oh yeah, nice pun there. Definitely a strong believer in the Devora is SonicFox. Let's see if it can do damage at the very top of the competition.
And we're seeing Ringmaster Sony from Tekken Master. We saw him rocking Gearus a lot. We weren't sure what the pick was going to be against this specific matchup. That who knows if Tekken Master has a lot of experience against, but you know that SonicFox is going to be coming in with this Devora, had to get the experience not only ahead of time, but coming into this top 8.
Well, you're not reaching from there. SonicFox having the positional advantage. The puzzle. Hold this.
Oh man, it's a dangerous spot to be able to dash underneath the jump, and he's going to go right into the health lead with this fatal blow.
A bit early though. I don't know how to feel about this. It will put him in an advantageous situation, but SonicFox will have fatal blow to his disposal.
Если Соник затащит на Диворе турнир, я вообще буду в шоке. Красавчик.
SonicFox is sitting there comfortable. That's a dangerous Fox right there. When the more serious he looks, I think the more vulnerable he is. But the more relaxed he looks, the more deadly this young man becomes.
He is definitely looking good in this
watch out
match
for that bug.
Nice blocks.
So many bugs are going to be coming. And SonicFox hasn't gotten any real setups going yet. Beautiful challenge by Tekken Master on that reversal throw. But once he gets going, he found a character that fits the SonicFox playstyle, right? Set play, taking away your options. That's what he's known for.
And it's so interesting to see that Tekken Master especially the attack the moment the bug is out. He's trying to challenge his set play.
You know what? You have to have a little bit of that disrespect, that savagery to beat someone like Fox. We saw it yesterday, losing a game to Jade, being really disrespectful to down twos, but SonicFox gonna win the trade there full screen. Take game number 1 against longtime rival Tekken Master.
Well, how about that?
Just to start us off here.
Okay, Tekken Master not looking very phased. Now keep in mind, this is the first of 3. We are at top 8 territory.
Yes, we are.
Tekken Master leaving in the Sonya of the Positor.
That's so dangerous on hit. It is not your turn. Yes. A lot of us like to try to disrespect right there. That is one that you don't want to press a button on.
Or 2-2. Oh, nice duck. Finally getting a sequence here, Tekken Master. What's it gonna be?
Showcasing the match knowledge too. Tekken Master has moved beautifully, going underneath these jumping attempts by SonicFox. Just avoiding the jump-ins altogether.
Trying to get the trip guard, not getting it this time.
Look at the range that Devora plays at. It's a different game she can play.
She's a different beast, for sure. Forward one is going to be an easy punish for the low.
Easy, he confirms out of character 2, and look at all this bug. It is not your turn. They're going to be a coming.
Sweep as well. The range on this character, Mr. Aquaman.
Oh, yes. Walking back, creating the whip punish with the movement of SonicFox here, and on the offense again.
This is looking grim for Tekken Master. Needs to find an answer here to all these questions that SonicFox is asking him. Jump in what? DDX of the Positor. What a challenge from SonicFox. It was technically not his turn.
It technically was not, but it's one of those tricky situations where you're only minus a couple, so it becomes that guessing game of what are they going to press? Can I disrespect it?
4-4. Tekken Master needs to tighten things up here. Blocks in time.
Here's the thing, when she amplifies that bug, it's coming out hit or block, so it's very hard to take your turn like Tekken Master did. Lucky he was able to block after the tech throw.
Big combo here from Tekken Master. more though. The grab.
All right, what's me for breakfast here? She still is in striking range, and there it is, and that's going to be game number 2 for SonicFox.
Очень легко Соник забирает, прям очень легко. Неужели, блин, наигран настолько Теворы Tekken Master или и настолько Соник хорош?
I mean, yeah, when isn't she? It's going to be the jump in 1, the 4-2-2. She's always somewhere in range. I mean, even her sweep.
Tekken Master floating over. Geras here.
Oh, it's going to be Jairus, isn't it?
Shouts to them for utilizing the tool that's in Mortal Kombat.
Was this always there?
Yeah, it's always been there, and I've never seen any other tournament use it.
Right.
You can lock every stage except for this one.
That.
So shout-outs to the organizers here for actually utilizing that.
We don't have to restart matches anymore.
Yeah.
That is
В смысле, Илюх молчит? Потока нету. Может, заблочили?
All right, here we go. Match 3. Now with Garrus.
This is the match that I thought we were going to see. I think Gears does just fine against Devora. Unless there's something that I don't know.
It should be better.
That we're about to see.
It should be better.
We're about to find out.
Little charge. Okay, important to notice SonicFox did not interrupt it.
Exactly, and we saw Tekken Master play that game yesterday of
Against Hayate, yes.
Хотя вроде все идет, попробуй еще.
He's a maniac. No anti-air.
That's what I love about both of these guys. Yeah, they can be maniacs, but it is a calculated craziness.
Might have tried to interrupt there. Another throw escape, 2 for 2. Forward 4 is not blocked.
Here we go.
Keep jumping. Temporal advantage.
Ну вот Соник тоже так играет, он свои минуса там в однерки пихает, там пофигу.
All right. Forward 4 coming through. Down 1 and 2 choke, Mr. Aquaman.
Okay, we were talking about the maniacness. There it is. Just did it. Didn't care about the repercussions. He did not have breakaway. SonicFox could have put him in a potential.
Он потому что знает, что игра это позволяет делать.
Tekken Master finally on the board, getting around here with Jairus.
Coming from downtown to SonicFox, getting sexy with the setups, covering so many options. There's no count.
Wow, Tekken Master. What an evasion, avoiding everything. Threading the needle, getting a throw finally. It's a forward throw. This is Jairus after all.
Here we
Throw
go.
Loop City.
Throw loops.
Another one. Throw escape finally there. Too early on the standing one anti-air.
Я все жду нашего за какого татарина еще, Илюх.
Very tricky, especially on that jump one. You really got to hit that F0xy of it.
Тут очень интересный чувак, игрок есть на Шаукане. Про-геймер, что ли, как-то у него ник что-то такое.
Way better with Garrus.
На Шаукане посмотрим, как он отыграет. Он, по-моему, по Венерам идет.
Utilize that tool a lot. Is going to keep him restood here. Nope, just cashing on damage, forcing the breakaway, getting max
10%,
damage to that dude.
11%.
Just walk up and challenging. Sonic knew he was going to be disrespectful, and Tekken Master is on the board.
Tekken Master. We have.
Где ты его ждешь там-то, Илюх? Именно.
No way this was going to be a 3-0, was there? Not between these two gentlemen.
Че, Соник останется на Диоре?
And I'm glad that we're going some distances here.
Okay, it's going to be a straight rematch though.
SonicFox heavily believing in this character.
Oh, standing
А,
one.
да.
He actually
Короче, Диегоч решил, чтобы не скучно было вместе турик посмотреть. Кое-какие дела
too good, Mitsu. They're too
отменились.
And it's still early. Alright. Forward 1-3. They're down 2. What a duck. Oh, retaliating is SonicFox. Another down 2.
Интересно, тут бои
Forward 4. Not a single
получится.
has been blocked yet, which is full combo punish.
О, перфект блочится.
Oh, he actually made it over the active frames of what is the.
Я говорю, как Соник показывает, какую крутую игру, да, на Диоре. Офигеть.
Oh my goodness.
That is not a mix-up anymore. SonicFox getting hit by it.
Do you guys believe in magic? Let's see if Tekken Master can make the real
Yes.
master come back
Yeah.
here. Not enough with the positive
That
rush.
was-
Poke this.
Здорово, VR.
Less than 1% health remaining. It's going to be set point SonicFox. Tekken Master, how much gas do you have left in the tank? Talk to me.
Ну, наверное, Соник так и заберет на Диоре турнир.
Get clipped by these massive normals.
Oh no. This is going downhill. Interruption City. Oh no, it was a counter, wasn't it? This is going to be an issue. Bug City.
Oh no! Oh no!
It didn't punish it.
You just activated this young man's trap card.
Uh-oh.
It's done again. This could be it for SonicFox.
Ну, все изи для Соника вообще.
All the way, SonicFox is gonna advance on the winner's side.
Постригся так еще интересно. Слышь, ли он сбрил?
Expecting that last game from SonicFox of full control.
Он гримасу все время так выстроит.
And we saw him put out
А?
an army of bugs that really, he was ready for every situation in that moment, right?
3-1.
Jump, roll, everything. We saw him ready. And this is what he's talking about with this character, where he boasts that he's got setups that people just aren't ready for yet, and truly believes that this character is at the top of Mortal Kombat 11 competitively.
To be fair, yeah, that wasn't. Not everything we saw was real. For example, some puddles,
Yes.
regular ones, not being punished or maybe even just challenged with the down one, could have gotten so much more. But with the character that is so heavily focused around set play,
Yes.
it scares you. When am I supposed to press a button?
Exactly.
But
And
City,
puddles.
puddles,
What it takes is a lot of knowledge.
the ting.
A lot of matchup knowledge, a lot of experience, and to see it first, because a lot of stuff, a lot of us, a lot of you viewers at home, even us here in the crowd, are seeing it for the first time.
Yeah, on this level.
Because we don't really see a lot of Devora, and I'm glad.
Также комментатор в очках орёт постоянно, когда... Понятно, какой именно? А, этот, что ли? Аквамен? Мистер Аквамен. Ну, тут, я думаю, Фокси Грампа, наверное, затащит. Ремайнд на ком играет? На Люкенге сейчас, по-моему, он в этом турнире.
He got the 9th at EVO, making that loser's run. Then he won online NA West, all in the pro competition, coming in here with a great amount of points, and was 12th before this event began. And thank you to the pro competition live updating on Smash. As of these players making top 8, there have been changes, right? We talked about it. Rewind is actually currently in 9th.
Wow.
Tied.
Илюха, я так и не понял.
Dizzy.
Где ты ждешь Татарина,
Wow.
который
See,
ты
I
его
told you
писал?
how huge this
They're
tournament
both
is.
tied at 9th currently.
Сабов никто не берет. Ну, Сабов, ну, Дубасик сидит.
Event began. Rewind was 12th before this event began. We also see a jump from Hayate, who is in this top 8. We'll see a bit later on, making the jump from 6th to 5th. And F0xy, since he's on the winner's side of this top 8, actually surpassed Dragon for 2nd place. Right currently. That could change.
Это не у них было тихо, это я прибавил.
This is not necessarily a story about between like Rewind and F0xy. This is a story about Rewind.
Сабы были все в пуле.
F0xy is sitting tight in the standings. He is sitting tight. He is good.
А, да, он Герреро. Я с ним один раз попадался, 2-1 с ним. Наглый чел. Пихает D1 до тех пор, пока не попадет в хит. Я что-то посмотрел, тихо.
It was an upset.
To get into this winner's side of top 8. So if he can further himself in this top 8, he wants to try to get it so that he can rest for the rest of the pro competition before potential final combat, right? That's what a lot of these players are trying to establish.
Комдар почему-то на турнирах и на ланах я его ни разу не видел, никаких. Вообще ни на одном. Что, кстати, странно, не знаю, как там ситуация обстоит. У этого немца-то, как он там, как его ник-то? Я даже ник его забыл. Он играл в 9-й части на Нупсайбете, в 10-ке он играл на Сабзиро мейнил. Ну и Кот Вулкан еще. Блин, а как его?
All right. Don't worry about it.
Notice how the veteran in F0xy didn't, right? He's ready.
Короче, он сейчас не играет. Он подался
Is he looking up a tutorial? Why are you looking at your phone?
These kids, man.
Oh, the head check to make it official.
Другую ветвь.
Here we go. A battle of the Shaolin. Liu Kang versus.
This is a
Блин, а как же его
lower
ник-то?
Rewind needs to cause another upset.
So
this would be an upset, Mr. Aquaman.
Yes, it would.
Я сейчас не вспомню.
Mr. Consistency himself in the pro competition. A F0xy Grampa has gotten
Шаолинская разборка, но...
and is guaranteed that here at Celtic Throwdown on the winner's
Мне
side.
кажется, изи для Фокси будет.
He's gonna get fifth. And let's begin here.
Rewind versus the F0xy Grampa. Kung Lao versus Liu Kang.
Rewind has one of the most interesting Liu Kangs to watch at a competitive level because he doesn't center his pressure, utilizing 1-2 at all. And I got to finally have a conversation with him about it, and he said that he simply forgot it exists. He forgot that you could do that. Top 8 winners, by the way.
Well, hopefully he...
А тут суть не в том, чтобы весело было, а в том, чтобы...
Yes, F0xy Grampa is rocking the hat trick.
There we go.
There it is.
А не, Фокси заберет.
On command right there, taking a big risk to fight.
Ah,
Missing the punish
get
though.
punished.
F0xy Grampa, very unlike him, but immediately starts the strike throw.
Not missing the throw though. Down 3 into the back throw. This is the story of F0xy Grampa.
Taking a throw of his own. And he's going to generate this pressure.
Delay wake up.
All this pressure is generated just from down 1 and forward 4, it seems.
Вот это самое хреновое, остается вроде чуть-чуть. Перехват инициативы и просто проиграет.
There it is.
Вот так бывает. Ну все, F4. F4 все, выиграл. Игра должна приносить удовольствие, когда дома в онлайне играешь. Ну или просто мэшишь. А когда на турнире берешь того, с кем тебе комфортнее играть. Кем ты себя уверенно чувствуешь.
What a duck from Rewind.
And we saw that so much against Dragon, where he was crouching just a single hit of a high string and getting the punishes. It was insane. Ooh, the respect. Both of these guys are neutral jump.
Топчи тоже, короче, теряются.
Not enough, but 5%,
5% up 3 is blocked.
Когда видит F4 или Кэмга. Он же тоже просто в ступор встал. Минус моралька, фаталку сделал.
We might have a situation. We might have a situation. Rewind. If he takes this match, you need to understand, and what he's guaranteed third.
Yes.
Third place, Mr. Aquaman.
Massive jump in points, massive jump in pricing.
Huge. Gonna skyrocket him in the pro competition standing.
Yes, it is. Which is exactly what he wants. That's the mission. That's why he came here, Mitsu.
He needs 2 more, Mr. Aquaman.
Strong early on, and what a comeback to establish himself mentally in this set, right? He's going to be comfortable here. Now it's going to be Foxy have to make the adjustment.
Тогда почему не взять землю?
Oh,
На них легче же выглядит.
Mr. Aquaman.
А на Люкенге тоже, он тоже топыч. По-моему, из всех, кого ты перечислил, Люкенге проще всего F4 прожимать. Только что видел, да, как это работает? Камбэк почти на максимальном лафиде.
Work his way in. This is not a zoning battle. He wants to fight.
Wants none of it.
And Grampa was telling me, oh my goodness, what a he'll do 1, 2, 3 only. He completely forgets that 1, 2 exists, right? Which is +3.
Yes.
And he also didn't realize that it was +3 and that his 4 9 frames. What? Like he also like didn't know that, and he's like.
Под табло, конечно, не изи конфернется.
And I'm like, do the frame data. For one.
Wow, how is he? Okay.
And he's like, wait a minute, that's actually kind of good.
1, 2 is one thing, but 4 you don't know about?
But he'll do 1, 2, 3 because people like to press buttons after 1, 2.
True.
And it catches people all the time. So it's just a different way.
Ну, разрабы, видимо, так не думают, либо еще не время.
What works best?
Вроде типа турниры не берет, значит нормально.
Right there. 4-4 down 1, and here it comes. Corner we go. Ready
oh,
for the
what a punish!
Oh,
give me that.
Изи 35.
Oh no, misses the combo.
Думал, близко к стенке будет.
For everything. Now he finds himself in the corner. Look at this one. He had set up, and that's exactly what he'll do. That he has not the quickest, and that's going to be crushing for the bicycle kick, and it's a 2-0. 4 straight rounds for Rewind right now.
That was a big mistake from Foxy Grampa. Point blank Z had definitely not what he wanted there. 2-0 up against a Foxy Grampa. Now, will we see a switch, Mr. Aquaman?
What a back-to-back upset this would be for Rewind.
100%. 100%.
Не торопится Фокс совсем.
Coming to MK11 as our Injustice 2 Evo champion, world champion. Didn't have the results early on. Starting to get him now.
After the mid-season.
Oh,
what?
F0? F0 от Foxy Grampa?
Foxy is tired of
мискликнул, наверное.
Is that real?
Mix!
Mr. Aquaman, what?
Мискликнул, или реально
It's not gonna
F0
be
взял?
Shang Tsung?
He wants to mix his way right now to this victory for the comeback. Foxy Grampa breaking on Sub-Zero here, a Celtic Throwdown.
Да, Илюха, на тебе саба.
Escape failed. Give me those 4-2s. Oh,
bet it all, baby. You're down 2-0 right now. Bet it all.
Dang.
50-50s. This is Mortal Kombat.
With understanding 2, I believe.
45.
Late breakaway. Oh, he took 30%
breakaway.
Not a great start
this
here.
This is not looking good for a Foxy Grampa. Gets the cancel. Back 3-2 is whipped. Loads up that young crushing blow. Foxy Grampa's in trouble.
Про этого, что ли? Мистер Аквамена?
In big trouble as Rewind is on match point.
Foxy needs a miracle here. Needs to land the hit.
Чудо ему не поможет.
4-2 again. Pay off around number 1. We got the whiff. Taking his turn and
hello.
Trying to take his turn. You want to be a little bit disrespectful with that stand 1? Once again!
The challenge from wow, the challenge is from Rewind.
Full control right now from the young man.
Okay, this is where things might go.
У которого чудная прическа. А, все, тут очень-очень сложно вытащить будет. Плюс. Все, готов.
Wow.
Statement sent right there.
Wow.
That's all I've got to say.
Скажи это SonicFox, когда он с ним будет играть. Вон этот чувак на Шаукане, который играет. Давайте, покажите нам.
In 3 events, right? Evo, Online NA West, and here. Bam. Has almost solely done.
Так вам знает, когда нужно орать. Я этого с классной прической что-то не знаю, кто это.
Yes.
That is a reign of terror.
But here's the thing: is that
Момент понятно, известный уже.
That the skill is there for rewind to do exactly
Evo champion.
This. Evo champion. We just hadn't seen it yet here in Mortal Kombat 11, and it's finally come. It's here.
Maybe he didn't find the love relationship to Liu Kang.
That's true. Who is widely considered one of, if not the best character.
Definitely a very, very strong character.
Up there. You know, please don't add me on Twitter and go, what about Cetrion? The character's good. Is what we're trying to say here. Vincent,
no doubt about it. But we move to loser sides of things. It's gonna be Hayate versus Video Game CEO.
Егоч, ты вообще знаешь этого, как игрока-то, который на Шаукане? Я что-то это вообще не знаю. Первый раз вижу. Интересная внешность.
Don't let the nerves get to you. Just have fun. Okay, so we saw.
Ах, и это сейчас не так весело, наверное, играть. А это лузера или Венера? А, лузера. Первый раунд лузеров. Да-да-да.
The match to get in a top 8 for Video Games was against Jax. He went, or sorry, it was against Aaron Black. He went Jax.
Yeah.
He told me some history between these two players. They
actually
met quite a bit in Combat League.
See? Yeah. Oh.
Нет, ну в смысле я его на ланах что-то не припомню, нет. Топах именно. Да, Шаукан у него, я охренел, вчера увидел, что он делал. Нейтрали так им играл. У него еще Джакс, да? Подался мне, он меня выигрывал, да? А это который PSP, вот этот вот геймер, что ли, какой-то там, что-то у него ник... Этот Ньюман, тот на Скарлетт играет. Может быть. Не помню, возможно. Button check, наверное, да?
Shouts to NetherRealm Studios for implementing these tournament stages.
This
also,
one in particular looks sick.
I'm loving the color scheme.
Yeah, right?
Yes. They've all been absolute fire so far.
Lovely to see every single one getting a stage. Hand check to make it official. Back to character select, please.
So that's the only history that I've known between these two players.
Well, it's something to work with.
Yep.
Так, все-таки Джакс. Шаукана жалко, не увидим. Хотя в ФТ5 там, по-моему, БО3. Короче, до 3 побед. Давай, давай, врывайся. Я что-то не знаю, что Хаятейс на одном арене играет. Но он, в принципе, во всех, по-моему, играх. Одного всегда мейнил. Ну, видел я в МКХ и других чаров его. В основном, конечно, всегда это был Tekken. А в Injustice втором это, по-моему, Робин был.
And try to make these massive amounts of health bars deleted at one time, but he is getting these stray hits. The back 4-2 becomes an unblockable.
Что-то вообще изи пока идет.
And he actually blocked the low Hayate. Are you a madman? In that situation, that is the smart one to do to try to block, but another
Т1, отмена БФ2.
And he's hit with about 6 of them. Why not? If it's working, don't fix. Or sorry, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yes, the crowd approves. And what I'm so impressed with from video games, yo, is his throw breaks. Super consistent, but as I say there, 2-2-2 coming through, 4-2. 4-3 into the Game of Gold bathwater. What's it gonna be though?
He's bleeding but stood his ground. There we go, bopping on the head of back to hello.
Ooh, where you going though? Those arms are glowing. Breakaway coming through.
He would have gotten almost max level heat on that 4-2-1+3. Oh, low again. And you are just in jail right here. Jax is an absolute bully.
Where is the gap? Where is the gap? Wake up button. 2-1-2-1-2. Bop. The asset.
Oh, I'm so scared right now. Fatal blow is available. A lot of health gonna disappear though.
1.6%, Mr. Aquaman.
No. Very smart by Hayate just to pull out the rifle.
Hayate.
Наверное, хорошо реагирует.
Both still have their fatal blows, and they're both two of the
And we will see one, Mr. Aquaman. We will see one.
Guaranteed. If we don't, I'll be disappointed.
Might see two.
Beautiful statement right there.
Standing one anti-air.
No fear
Pressure.
Swinging on this man.
Scotch on Swift.
Is he Neo in the Matrix? He has dodged some
detected
things that I don't think
отлично.
you're supposed to dodge in this
Oh,
game.
look at the arms. Oh, does he get it? This is tight.
Деймидж, вот этот деймидж сейчас будет. Сколько там? 35? 38.
And he's gone.
The crushing blow.
And here it comes.
Еще красным был.
Goes on to do it
Нет.
again. What's the mix-up beat there?
Wake up buttons again. The asset. Oh no, Principal is a threat here, Mr. Aquaman. Hold
Ну
your
а
breath.
чё?
Don't do it.
О, вообще красавчик. Как он это забейтил, видел, Диегоч? Офигеть. Очень красиво.
The crowd really getting it right now. What an upset this would be. The young man from the UK. One
Wow.
of 3 representatives.
What a story,
In
Mr.
this top
Aquaman.
8.
This might be another upset. It's just the start of the top 8.
And no fatal blow.
Oh no, Mr. Aquaman, no.
But I'm glad that we did see.
Ooh, what was that?
Чего, подсечку сделал? Между F1.3.3 и 1 плюс? Ну как это? Это реально? Потом чекнуть надо.
What a ballsy move, the ground pound in the acid. That's like
That's really smart. Not afraid of your
statement
assets.
set right there.
I'm not afraid of your assets. Back to interruption. Forward 4 into the amplification. Running out, not for free though. Another throw for the dynamite. 8% left.
А тут заберет, наверное.
Right there, another one.
Этот раунд Hayate.
It's around on the board.
To definitely show
А, да, вот сейчас я на Никого смотрю, наверное, я с ним встречался.
this game too.
В онлайне где-то.
Oh man, that's pretty tough to do. You have to see it so many times and play against it so many times. So you're right for it.
Хорош.
Quick.
And he is ready for those jump kick pickups up the air throw. Very patient too.
Oh.
Wow.
Bop. Yes. Keeps it in there. This hurts. Look at those ticks.
One thing so many people saw yesterday for the first time was just how good video games is at this game and how strong his neutral game is. He spaces
Дает туда, и ты знаешь, что ближки ему тяжеловато
Oh,
будет.
Yes.
this play here with Jax, okay? Build the heat.
20% захвата, ты имеешь в виду у Эрона?
Air flex down 3, so good at the profiling
Super
jump.
low to the ground.
Comes off the rocket. The
Yeah,
charge.
he lost the heat though.
Захвата красивая 38 от Джакса.
Iron Black having a fatal blow to the
That's okay.
disposal.
Right now, honestly, video games
Oh.
might want to get hit at least one
Yes,
time.
chip at least.
And then get
Fatal
the fatal
blow's
blow.
an
And
issue.
he's going to fatal blow.
That's
No,
not gonna
he's
kill.
gonna save it. He's gonna
It's
save
not gonna
it.
kill.
He's
It's
gonna
gonna back out to 40.
And he
Chip,
right down.
chip. Less than 1%, Mr. Aquaman.
Хорош, заблочил.
Get it all on the slide. And how ballsy was it? We saw people lose games betting on not expending the fatal blow to get the round, right? How many times did we see that come back to bite
A
someone?
lot.
But not here in top 8. Yeet! Get
Джакс
back here.
заберет. 90%.
Tron is getting behind. Everything
Yeah.
is working out for him, Mr. Aquaman. The back to Swift. No punish.
Went for the bop on the head. Aaron Black doing a little bit of his own. The pistol.
Oh, early jumping. Fully punished.
Еще 38, если не дропнет, дропнул.
Two bars anyway to get the crushing blow this time.
Ну, я решил просто в углу оставить его.
Against a
Yes,
character like Jax
a
with all
lot.
of these.
Метр вроде как был.
Watch your head. I am glowing. Back to two harassment. The neutral
Всё.
jump kick, Mr. Aquaman.
And that is gonna do it with the
38.
crushing blow. Video Game Show 2-0 over Hayate. The
SonicFox, короче, он
Europeans
уже
making something
испугался.
here. So
Да
solid
нет,
in
Соник
these
знает
places
Джакса
that we
хорошо.
haven't seen that snowball
Так, а
once.
чё?
It's just been
Уже 3
solid,
победы, по-моему, у
solid
него.
play.
А, 2-1, что ли?
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of Jackson.
Мне казалось, уже 3-1.
I mean, the character outside of it is still incredibly strong.
He is.
Или Hayate и не забрал один бой.
Another unblockable. We have to start seeing some ducks from Hayate if you want to stay alive here. Back to harassment though.
If you guys notice also being a Shao Kahn main, and I just saw with Jax, this kid is also immaculate at wave dashing. Yes, has some crisp inputs. Woo! Look at the boogie.
Nice patience from Video Games Yo.
We call that the Jackson shuffle.
I like it. 4-2 stagger. Oh, nice throw.
Hayate.
Oh no,
That is
the
such a
huge
clutch
block on the low.
That is highly considered unblockable.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Because of the implication.
Right?
Fatal blows available.
Into the slide, 6%.
Да, Б2. Все комбит.
1%.
Oh!
Is it gonna get the tackle that 1.9% left?
Okay.
Как он сейчас будет
I'm
добивать?
so scared. I'm so
Донингом.
scared now. He's gonna be alive.
2% Misoko, what's it gonna
Да,
be?
сейчас Донингом, наверное.
He put on
О,
the
да, да,
rocket
да.
and takes another game. Match point video games. Woo!
What a comeback. We talked about the snowball effect. It is in full effect. Gets the jump in.
Massive read. He was even ready for the breakaway with the down two.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Calls it out. Hayate needs something big here. The acid is out. Nice low profiling. Gets the grab. Escape failed.
Hayate needs to get himself out of this corner. Video Games has been bullying him here.
Scott shot.
Here we go. Yeet!
Duck once again. Back two. Charged as well. Nice flawless block. Yes, you can flawless block it.
That back two so strong.
Ooh.
Jax fully charged.
Oh, he could have
crushing
crushing blow that. Yes.
Neutral on block. Try to pick it up. Back forward.
Continuation of the trick. Uh-oh. Heating up those arms. He has the bar for the crushing blow. Command grab. He has those bars, Mr. Aquaman.
And if he's fully heated, it will kill. Now
Здорово,
it will
босс.
kill no matter
It
what.
will kill him now. Does he, oh, he has only one bar. Wait a minute. Fatal
Очень
blow.
аккуратно пытается.
No, that could have been disastrous.
Ну, с Джаксом прям опасно играть на миде. Ну все, 3-0 просто изи.
Takes it 3-0. Another massive
Вещи он,
upset.
конечно, очень крутые делает.
Wow.
Я один на заднем
Wow,
фоне смотрю.
indeed.
По МКХ.
Two straight upsets.
Если
in
я
a
смотришь,
row.
ее еще играют.
However, Mr. Aquaman, this was in loser's side.
Yes, it
Which
was.
means that Video Games Yo
Офигеть.
just eliminated Hayate from the tournament.
То есть
6 seed in the
получается... А, нет, это же
competition.
это лузера же сейчас
6
отыгрывают.
seed, but with the victory, I believe is going to secure him.
Да, несомненно, заслуженно, очень круто.
On the
Спасибо.
pro
О,
competition.
у нас новый подписчик.
Getting in the top
Добро
eight.
пожаловать.
660.
Но веди себя прилично.
Getting what he needed, a nice jump in the rankings.
All right, good day in the office for him, regardless.
And it most certainly is.
Ну и что у нас сейчас? Драгон будет играть? С кем-то только я не помню.
Is going to be Dizzy TT versus Dragon.
It's too
А,
early
с
for this
Дизи.
matchup to happen in losers, right?
А Дизи так играет на Sony, по-моему.
Period.
In the in the day, in the bracket, in the thing. Yes, he should not. Dizzy should not be facing Dragon this early in losers. But it happens. Rewind happened. The upset happened. Yesterday, rewinds putting.
Там на арене в игровом автомате... А,
We talked about
я
Dragon
понял.
being this
Понял, Валю.
sub-boss, only ever like being beaten by SonicFox. So let's see if that early loss against Rewind did trigger something in him, activate something in him.
And this is a run back from CEO that was a close 2-1 between them. And that was Cetron versus Sonya. And as Dizzy, will we see that here? And he gave me that look of he might have something up his sleeve.
Ooh, talk to me. Stop teasing me like that.
I could have been trolled, but we're about to find out.
All right.
This should be a fantastic
Ты
one.
имеешь в виду по
Another
габаритам, что ли?
representative here on the loser side of top 8. Will he join Video Games Yo?
UK looking so good, man. Video Games Yo. Can Europe defend its turf, Mr. Aquaman?
It's been difficult for him.
Of course. With
Losing,
this type of
losing
invasion.
Vianality back to back
Yes.
has to be harsh.
Драгон будет играть на Рамон до тех пор, пока на хайпе.
It has been real.
Это
It
всегда
has been
было.
real. But you know, we still have F0xy Grampa, we still have Dizzy TT, we still have Video Games Yo. There is still
Он,
hope,
ну,
but
вот,
it's gonna be a
судя
tough task against
килограмм, я думаю,
Grampa.
80-85.
I think I got trolled and he was going to pick something.
Well, it's his butt
Так
check.
что дуально
Oh,
оценивать.
Tournament stage,
Dragon
tournament
очень так.
stage. What are you doing?
Come on!
Get it right. It's not your first day doing this.
Round one.
All right, they don't look serious. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
Потом чекают.
You can tell by the look on their face. Like, I looked at Dizzy, and he had the most carefree look on his face. And I was like, this gotta be lynching. But he might look like that in match too. I don't know.
Oh, damn. Did you see Dragon adjusting?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Why are you being special like that? Everyone was good with it.
Okay,
No, it's all right.
this is part of fighting games that people don't talk about, right? This is the mental
Yeah.
battle. He did that just to get into Dizzy's head.
Не знаю, Илюх, я тебя
Right?
не
Like this is the way I like it, and you aren't gonna change it. Oh, it's gonna be the It's gonna be the Liu Kang pick. So this is that trick up the sleeve. I've only seen his Liu Kang a couple times,
Liu Kang?
broken up competitively. So this is a treat.
Well, it
Very
makes
strong
sense.
character,
I mean,
very strong player.
Rewind did put him into losers with Liu Kang. So maybe he saw something. Hey, I have a Liu Kang. Do you know what I mean? Learning from the best.
раскусить Liu Kang'ом.
The mind games, the layers
You have
that these kids talk
Onaga's
about.
fire.
I'm not related to the Dragon King.
Mortals are always so self-assured.
Round 1.
Here we go then. Dizzy TT versus Dragon.
Ну и как он его
Okay,
будет?
versus the US.
Неужели это плохой матчап для Цитрион?
First blood.
Не, по-моему, нет плохих матчапов. Есть матчапы, которые не очень в ее пользу. Там, скажем, 6-4.
No breakaway. There's almost no reason to break away against Central most of the time. You're only going to hit at max for what just happened. About 230. Crushing blow, completely different story.
Yes. Harassment with the boulder finally.
Это не
Pulling the
паниш.
trigger on that flying kick. Risky stuff from Dizzy TT early. Gets the jump in
1-2.
continuation. 1-2.
Dragon ready for taking his turn after the stagger.
Oh, Dizzy's being very patient. I like it. The challenge from Dragon. 1-1 into the geyser. About 20% left from Dizzy TT. Oh,
20
no.
on the board. No offensive meter for Dragon, though.
8% flying kick. Wait, this is
Если опять Драгон дойдет до гранд-финала, но это уже такой крупный турнир подряд будет. SonicFox против Драгона в финале.
That was
Realm obeys.
oh no, that was such a bad situation. He finds himself in the corner now.
Сегодня же хорошо вроде заходит. Он решил
And
пикнуть.
so sometimes it will give you that massive pushback depending on when it hits there.
Getting shimmied with the forward two. This is an issue. We talked about how, or I talked about how patient he is. Does he start to crack here?
For breakfast here, another throw attempt, and ready for the tech is Dragon. You notice tell who's more prepared for tech throws, but who swings the fastest after that.
Oh, wow, the finest. Well, reset.
Oh, no, trying to disrespect, and you are
Просто
going nowhere. Dragon, full control of game number 1.
I mean, what is there to say about that?
Значит,
That was
в
just
финале
bad
виниров у нас
Dragon
SonicFox.
stuff. Super clean, fundamentally strong.
This is a rare spot for him to be in, and I wonder if we unleashed, instead of level 40 Dragon, if we, unleashed level 60 Dragon or something in this loser's bracket.
It would be bad news for Dizzy,
Слушай,
but
бери
it's very
Соню.
possible getting sent to losers that early in the tournament.
Dizzy here also, though, making a jump in the points no matter what happens here, no matter what transpires before our eyes, is currently, well, actually, after Rewind's victory, he's going to make a jump over Dizzy for sure. But coming into this, they were tied at 410. So Dizzy's still here at 410 and at 9th place,
Liu Kang.
which is a jump from 10th that he wasn't coming into this. So making the jump over Samij, and with a victory, I believe, would jump over Deoxys potentially Scar.
A lot is on the line here.
And because of all that aren't here, this is what this event was for a lot of these guys, was to make the jump over those that didn't get the challenge.
Yes.
That being said, there's a North America event next week, and they'll be able to catch up.
And a lot of people will not make that either. Escape failed.
Бас красава Соника в
from
финале
Dragon,
победил.
so the crushing blow is loaded for Dizzy.
Ну, конечно, его не победил, он взял у него один бой.
Trip guard, the restand, the pinata.
Ooh, not ready for the amplified wall there. Dizzy. How many times this pressure? Do you have to guess when is it going to be your
А так, да, хайпа навел, подебегал даже его.
Put out some damage even vigorously there at 356.
Pinata. 2-1-1-2. Flying kick, not gonna work finally. Third time is not a charm. Dizzy TT
Не может
needs to
скрыть
change
он
things up
никак.
here because Dragon's just
Dragon.
having his way with Dizzy TT here.
How much time do you think Dragon put in last night against Liu Kang after that loss, alone, right?
Wouldn't surprise me if it would be hours. Hours, even though fun stuff was happening around the hotel. This guy came here to take over.
You're right. Maybe he's just playing out of his mind right now.
clean for 2.
Да, зажить. Ты же, Люк, вроде видел, писал. Соник был недоволен.
Look at this control. That's what I love to talk about when it comes to Dragon and playing this character. It's just control on offense, right? Full screen and up close, no matter where you are mid-screen, it feels like he's in constant control of the pace of the match, the health lead, everything. There's the late breakaway. Was doing that rewind, but you know what? In this situation, that's just looking the bar, but he's gonna get it from here anyway. Dragon gonna take game number 2 with a down 2. And up 2-0. This is, again, loser's side, so Dragon has to make a pretty monumental run if he wants to run back and try to win Celtic Throwdown here.
We need another upset if DZTT wants to stay alive.
Соня, вот надо было сразу Соню брать.
With his main, it's gonna be Sonya.
This is who he used in their only previous meeting on the pro competition, and it was a third game. But Sonya has been changed slightly.
Yes.
Only a little less damage. You know, lost one launcher, but the zoning is still there.
Да, я тебе говорю, это третий крупный турнир подряд, наверное, будет. Хотя, может быть, этот чувак на Джаксе на Саука не удивит. Я хочу, чтобы вообще он турнир забрал. Буду за него топить.
Whether he's here, whether he's in your face.
Oh, does he get the continuation?
No, doesn't. That's so tight.
Ну и ложись, поспи. Потом записи просмотришь. Как Соник победит опять.
Once on Twitter. Like when they found it was the only time it ever happened. But it is there.
Ну вот, будем за него топить. Я не думаю, что это долго, сейчас быстро все бои пройдут. Дэшься, зонь, дэшься, зонь, дэшься, зонь. Дэшишься кольцо. Не знаю, я бы немножко по-другому на Соне играл. Вообще не понимаю смысла воздушного кольца.
Back throws the harder to tech one in that situation.
So smart. The chainsaw is in the background. 4% left. 1% left for Dizzy. Not gonna matter.
3-0.
Getting stuffed by a clean standing one. I mean, what
Так,
is
сейчас
this to
что у
say?
нас?
Dragon just being super clean. Both on the offense and defense.
Я так понимаю, F0xy Grampa будет играть видеогеймс.
Is it odd that I get kind of hungry seeing that?
To be fair,
Джонни тоже за парня на шау только. Он стримит, да, тоже. Понял.
No, so it's not
kind of
odd.
weird.
It's not odd. No.
It's not that odd.
You're all right.
It's not that odd, right,
This is
guys?
Mortal Kombat. What are you talking about?
It is Mortal Kombat.
Right. So Dizzy TT unfortunately eliminated, getting 7th place, right?
Yes, 7th place, but still got the points, the prestige.
Или сейчас финал минировок будет.
Of course, yeah, as well.
And with that, so our matchups in losers quarterfinals are going to be a Foxy Grampa versus Video Games.
Ну да, видеогейм сейчас против F0xy Grampa.
Battle there, so no matter what, another member is going to be eliminated, and the other match
тоже, да, все.
can't believe it's
Сейчас
happening.
вообще все стримят.
Versus Dragon.
The evil run back. It had. You were commentating that, right? I had nothing to do with it, and I was struggling.
Once again, a run back that Tekken Master is going to have here in this top 8 that was down to like a hit. The last time that was encountered at that same evolution, Tekken Master is getting both of his run backs where he was taking it. Fell to SonicFox. Let's see if he can get the revenge that he's looking for on Dragon here and try to make it back to Fox.
Quite possible. We'll see in just a bit, don't we?
Also, man, the crowd is absolutely sensational right now for Mortal Kombat. Everybody's hanging out with us here. Very close to the stage. That's what the European events.
Если сейчас он F0xy Grampa выиграет, вообще будет эпик.
The hype, like it's something different for sure.
It really is.
It is something different.
I'm going to blow up our North American scene a little bit and say that our crowds need to definitely level up and learn a thing or two from the Europeans.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to come out and say it.
Excellent.
Because watching Vianality from even from home was great. The crowd was getting into it. A lot of hype.
Oh, Vianality is a different beast. It's a different. That's something different. You can't compare stuff to Vignali.
That's right.
The energy in their room.
Although Evo Top 8 was unreal because it was a sea of people that were in that crowd. But pools, you guys definitely could have worked on. I'm just letting you guys.
I'm not sure if the stream had crowd mics. But the view, of course, that looked
crazy.
The evil
It
pit
was
and all of
crazy.
that. Yeah, yeah, that looked good.
Like we're in the background with these headsets on. I could hear the screams. It was crazy. All right, guys, we are going to be right back with some more Mortal Kombat. Again, coming up next is going to be losers quarters finals. F0xy versus Video Games Yo.
Disgusting.
And Tekken Master versus Dragon. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Some more Mortal Kombat to come. But also, shouts to Roadrunner for putting on this whole thing, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much
Реклама, побольше рекламы.
to Dinosaur Pile Up for Back Foot of the album Celebrity Mentions, one of our official theme songs for the Mortal Kombat here at Celtic Throwdown 2019. We'll be right back after this.
Хорошо посмотреть на бой, потом... Сейчас я убавлю пока. Чё, Саня? Я так и не загрузил твое видео, которое ты мне скинул. Мэшес в лиге я вроде переименовал. Хорошо бы, говорю, Видеогеймс убил Грампу, выбил и вышел на Драгона. А Драгон в свое время победил бы Текен Мастера. Вот тебе ссылка. Спасибо. Я не знаю, через этот, как ее, Сань. Через Вайбер что-то постоянно какие-то траблы с прогрузкой. Что, ты смеялся все время? Все 15 раз. Бывает какой-нибудь юморной, там, гифка какая-нибудь или еще что-нибудь. Чего ты, Лимон? Матча в лиге уже нету, там все правильно написано. Там же мажор идет. Да я вижу, ты там постоянно залипаешь. Ром, здорово. Здорово. О боже, мои глаза и уши. Чё у тебя с ушами? Я вроде как убавил. А что это? Турнир идет, Ром. А как такое слушать можно? Ну, это чистая реклама. А Нивик вот этот вот играет в Tekken, кстати. Ой, Решман, токсичный парень. Вообще недолго доходит, не знаю почему. Переходи на Twitch, там нормально. Здесь по МК турнир, сейчас именно топ-8 идет. Ну, на этом турнире еще, конечно, есть какие-то дисциплины. Илюх, не знаю почему. Обычно все быстрее. Аниме, да. На Твиче у половины игроков сложно. А Сэмиджа нет, его, по-моему, вообще здесь не было на турнире Сэмиджа. Они Бехсахазов, они братья, что ли? Это как, знаешь, как бегаешь? Этот как Хаяте все время попадает на Tekken мастера. Они же, по-моему, с одной стороны. 8, да. Все, я тут. Ну вот отсюда попробуем. Синдел, да, только вот это, конечно, вот этот вид. Я тоже хочу. То есть, как бы, посмотреть, как она будет в живом обличии, а не в этом зомбарском. Вернусь в МК. Прощайся, возвращайся. В Долбудыче. Победу не надо сюда, но это вообще уже вы зоопарк делаете. С МК-11. Блин, вот у нее и геймплей был. Я сегодня уже в лиге был. После турнира, наверное, я больше не буду сегодня стримить. МК-9 она сложная, конечно, была по освоению. Но наверняка унизонинг будет сильный. Даром, я сейчас обычно, получается, где-то в 2-3 часа по Москве стрим проводить. Неохота зонер жесть как, ну, будем надеяться. Работу забил совсем ведь. Да, совсем забил. До октября я абсолютно свободен. Воу, что это такое? Оп.
Welcome back, my friends out there. We are ready to
Волосами тебе дадут точно подраться.
action. I have, of course, mustard joined by the ever familiar Ketchup, and we have, unfortunately,
Вот они, самые крутые авторы.
For me, this is a bittersweet feeling. On the pure basis that it's going to be video game show, it's going to be a F0xy Grampa. These guys
Так, давай. F0xy Grampa, короче, он сливает. Это будет эпик вообще.
They clashed at Critical Combat in London, which was Video Game Show's first ever Mortal Kombat 11 tournament, and then they clashed again at
Саня, зачем тебе в Нижний? Ко мне в гости? Ты приезжай. 25 до сюда. Зачем на авиабилет? Можно поездом добраться.
I'm going to foresee Shao Kahn from Video Games Yo here. F0xy's character choice, I mean, he's done very well with Kung Lao. in the past.
20к туда-сюда, ну да.
Pretty much
25, по-моему, улетают в 30 этих норильских ребятам. Так, SonicFox, Rewind. Ну сейчас Фокси Грампа, да, играет? Games Group.
Rewind having one hell of a tournament today. No, this has been an amazing weekend for the young.
А то в Европе где-то турнир. В курсе, сейчас скажу тебе где. Ну не помню, я читал, но я уже забыл.
But getting minimum third place here is definitely going to be able to do that as well. But of course, it's actually been a very one-sided top 8 so far. It's been 3 zeros and 3 zeros alone. And this is, of course, the first pro competition since the big patch as well. So I wonder if it's just generally changed the pace a little bit as players are being super aggressive. SonicFox, of course, getting to this point using only Buzzed Devora, which is one of the characters that received quite a little bit of love, and he's making her look absolutely insane. And of course, video games who we're about to watch right now with that Shao Kahn, the Emperor himself, has been just absolutely unstoppable, but has also picked Jax, so he definitely knows what to pick for the right situation. But of course, we have a UK
800 это еще дорого, Илюх. И подешевле можно купить.
Unfortunately, this is losers bracket, so one of them is going to be eliminated here. But on the other side, it means that one of them is guaranteed to move on. So swings and roundabouts. There's one end of the seesaw, but yeah, he's gone in for Shang Tsung.
Звук дайте, звук дайте. Люто и шьюто. Город Горький марка называется, не знаю, не слышал. Плечом может панишить, наверное. Парки. О, с одной стороны.
Good startup speed as well. Now the trade, guaranteeing a Dark Priest, that was made a bit faster in the past.
Двигается просто отлично вообще.
It just works even better now. Don't get clipped because that's a full combo. And Tierra on the ground eruption. We have to remember, talking to Video Games Yo, he says that characters that really lame him out, right? Play that full screen game, don't let him get close. They are the characters that typically give Shao Kahn some issues.
Арзу, за что ты сделал мне фаталку? Шкет, привет, Шкет. Слушай, ну если я тебе сделал фаталку, извини. Исключительно для зрелищности на стриме, возможно.
But you can see why he's gone for this matchup. You know, Foxy plays a bunch of different characters, depends on the player, depends on the character. In this instance, he's trying to keep Shao Kahn.
А какой у тебя ник был? Я не помню.
And Shang Tsung does the job better than most, but there's that grab and opening. One thing to really keep an eye on here, the forward four being
не хотел тебя обидеть, чувак.
Having what I will say is the best wave dashing in the world. His movement is so quick. Oh, but this is exactly what video games need to do. But no, the mistime, Meaty and Foxy scouts it out. Wakes up with the quick button to beat him, and Video Games Yo is set all the distance away. However, now he does have a huge amount of life to play with. This is exactly what he needs.
Ну, эта игра про броски вообще 50%, даже больше.
Crushing blow on the 1-2-1+3, which is a massive damage payout. Also buffed in the recent patch where he can combo into it way more reliably. That advance there. Not scouted out. Back to full screen. Corpse drop will trade better than you think. It does a lot of damage. Oh, you see Foxy, he's fishing for that fatal blow. He wants to end this now, get that unbreakable damage on deck with Video Games Yo.
Спасибо, Шкет.
Oh, there he goes. Scouts the advance.
Так что без обид, я надеюсь.
Armored fatal blow is the answer.
Да, в девятке побалить это было просто унизительно. Я помню, на Киев Капе не сделали на лайне побалку, но я забрал этот турнир по итогу. Да, Шау Кан красавчик. Тащит, потеет за Кана, за Шау Кана.
Hard to sometimes keep track as the defender or the attacker, depending on which ones get blocked or not. Oh, big no, he does the jump kick a little bit too early. Video Games Yo. Unfortunately, we've seen him do that a lot, where he just goes to those jump kicks and turns them into big combos. Speaking of which, breakaway scouted out by Video Games. Chose not to commit. Good throw tech. And there's the plus frames. What does he do with them? This is dangerous for Foxy now, though. He does have a lot of screen, but he's back to the wall. Video Games can push him a little bit further forward, but Foxy trying to fight out. Tries to get the anti-air, but a little bit too slow. Foxy.
Рискнул.
Trying to catch him, and there we go. There's the shoulder charge. Absolutely.
Это паниш был, я не посмотрел.
That's the kind of shoulder charge that the AI Shao Kahn did.
Хорош, давай.
It does. Crushing blow. It hit the 3 spears, and you can see the damage payout. It just
Неужели заберет?
The whole thing's grounded. The anti-air
Заберет, по-любому заберет. Все, это чип дамага, офигенно вообще выступает, чувак. Дубасик, привет.
And that's the matchup, and that's how Video Games is going to play it. The entire first life bar, he was kept away, kept
Фокус весел. Но он наверняка видел, что там на чит дэмэдж не хватит, и закомбил это.
I don't want to say Hail Mary shoulder charge, but definitely one of those kind of like classic boss character shoulder charge.
Чувство заскока. Нет, точно. Целком мне никогда не нравился. Я вообще никого не мэню.
He just knows when to just let it rock and go for this unsafe.
Now, Video Game Show, his choice of when to go with the shoulder charge is so good because he rarely uses it.
Yes.
So by the time he goes for it, you almost forget that it's an option.
Okay, so the swap to Kung Lao, of course. We've seen
This is
F0xy play this matchup also.
Yeah, for sure. This is a matchup that F0xy has taken a lot more dominantly in the past, but new patch, new version of Shao Kahn, and both these players have been grinding since then, so I definitely don't expect the results to be completely the same.
Well, F0xy does actually have a couple new tricks up his sleeve with Kung Lao. We're kind of used to
D3 или D4 у него очень такая длинная. На D4, наверное, больше похоже.
Охренеть.
And there's no defensive bar.
He's just spent both. Oh my god, look at it.
Сколько?
50%.
50% просто снес. Крашем блоу. Он, правда, 2 метра, по-моему, влил, но все равно.
Didn't quite connect. This is going to be dangerous for him now. No bar for Video Games just yet, and there we go. F0xy gets the side switch.
That is one of the new tricks, using Kung Lao's 1-2 as an auto shimmy. And the grab.
Okay, no, this comeback is possible though. F0xy he's got the fatal blow.
Fatal blow territory.
Делище просто у чувака.
What was that from Video Games? Wake up short hop?
Давай, 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 давай.
Attack input.
Going to the shimmy again.
Хорош.
Video Games
Просто.
turnaround. I mean, his sixth sense of when
Просто переигрывает.
is historically so good and on the money. It really doesn't work.
Не, ну красиво же.
Does it, to be honest.
Video Games uses his fatal blow like he's just come back from like 2 seconds in the future, and he knows that okay now.
Короче, пускай убивает SonicFox и все.
In tournament we've seen him do things like
И будет эпик.
fatal blow, just preemptive as you come in, like.
Скучно будет, если опять Соник выиграет. Правда, ему еще Драгона надо пройти, если он Фокси сейчас убивает.
There's that guaranteed Dark Priest again. He has to be really careful not to get opened up here.
Это, Илюх, сделай ник себе нормальный. Его уже можно поменять. То я забуду рано или поздно, что это ты. Да, Сокалибр там точно есть, там наши игроки в Сокалибре есть.
Checking in with the mid, but the throw tech comes through.
We know that Video Games can. He has got the execution to single hit confirm the forward 3, but I really feel like Shao Kahn's one of the hardest buttons in the game to
Вообще хорош.
And that's a one bar anti-air.
Ну а вы говорите, коллектор там, эти все, шауканы.
2-1, that cheeky low.
Нельзя за них тащить, пожалуйста. Ансейв, получай, умер. Умер, точно умер. 2-0. Кого ты пикнешь еще? Давай опять Сабзиру и сразу умираем. Да, вот я вижу, он там Сокалибр идет. Нет, в 5.
Over Derpy, who of course upset by defeating Gur. Like he has just had this amazing, just dominant performance over Hayate minutes before, and now 2-0 up on F0xy Grampa.
Every player
He's running the gauntlet.
Every player once in a while has a breakout performance.
Очень тяжело будет камбэкнуться, я думаю.
Вот
или пока не видно.
He can reverse 3-0 this for
I mean, we've seen him do it before, so I don't want to speak too soon.
I mean, reverse 3-0ing a player that has the amount of momentum that Video Games is sitting on. I mean, that's a tall order.
Well, he is down in this life bar release, getting opened up again by the quick side switch. Decent damage for what it is, corner positioning. Oh, but the miss on the Z-Hat.
Yeah, F0xy, he's going to be hesitant to go for the down 2. Normally, it's such a good anti-air for Kung Lao, but Shao Kahn...
Надо сейчас грязь за Шаукана делать, просто грязь.
And obviously his reward if he sees it connect.
Какое преимущество.
Oh my goodness, speaking of the shoulder charge, hello, welcome back.
We can't come out until he is dead. This round by no means is over. Not with Shao Kahn's damage.
Он сейчас может камбульку сделать и все хп забрать. Тем более у него брейкера нет у Фокси. Давай.
Oh, he tried to.
А если заблочил бы, а у него даже дефенс бара не было.
That must be made, or he will be eliminated. We have to remember, F0xy did go down 3-0 to rewind and winner's side. If he doesn't want to go out 3-0 again.
Back to the wall though, so he's not going to have as much room to sort of play that defensive-based neutral that he's been doing quite well. And immediately in with the Dark Priest.
Не помню, что этот баф дает. По-моему, выход какой-то на Crash and Blow. А, вот этот как раз, наверное.
mean, that once more with that meter, that's another nearly 50% damage. Some of the bar used, going into the interaction, and another down one annihilation. It catches so many.
Да, и надо делать вот это до тех пор, пока это не перестанет работать.
So you want to speak about damage, Foxy getting that back throw, moving in for the offense. Oh,
не попал.
The jumping attack was moments away being able to connect, but it didn't quite. Oh, okay, wow. Foxy. Bringing out the bold stuff now. The dive kick into a grab. Wow, max range? I don't think Video Games is ready for that to connect.
Блин.
Oh, the delay.
Как я переживаю за этого чувака. Давай, тащи.
But again, it didn't work. He can still win the round. Dive kick. Z-Hat. Waiting for him to swerve. Looking for it. A reverse grab.
Russian blow.
Now it's grab or button. Grab or button.
Just watch out for the spear. He has to now. Last breath. It's going to be a thing. No amplify. I can't believe he did amplify. And the
Блин, а чё он не усилил? Надо было amplify. Хотя, наверное, там defense bar был.
The amplify on that lunge would have killed, right? The hop? I mean, I'm sure
очень близко.
Actually, you know what? We should go back and check the tapes, because that was either the amplify would have killed, or he hesitated because it's unsafe on block, and it would have been one hit short. You know, look, in the heat of a tournament.
Грязь пошла, до 3 броски.
I mean, F0xy Grampa, he's got the game now. No more 3-0s today. Oh. Okay, that was a one.
Ну, Фокси стал адаптироваться.
Much more patient gameplay coming out.
Апперкот.
Uncharacteristically, Video Game Joe going in for the up Wrath Hammer before it's going to kill. Normally, he actually waits until the end of the round to go for the Wrath Hammer because you can trade always in your favor if you're defending against it.
Oh, he tries again for one of those shoulder charges. One of those just absolute momentum stealers, but it didn't work.
Сколько он бросков? 5 штук уже сделал.
Wake attack, and okay, F0xy Grampa in swift fashion. One life bar away from tying things up. This was so dominant for Video Games, but F0xy, we've said before, he's been in this situation so many times. He is no.
Почему он лол так редко блочит? Редко, очень
редко. One
редко.
life bar away from just tying things up. Okay, the throw escape comes through for Video Games. And he's trying to harass with these buttons. He's trying to catch F0xy. F0xy, a very respectful player when it comes to frame advantage, and Video Games knows that.
That's going to give Shao Kahn so much more options. His own micro crouch. And interesting, doesn't pull the trigger on the spin. Let's go for a grab instead.
Video Games, he really wants these jump kicks. He's looking for the throws so many times. The reward on a successful jump kick is so high, but...
Он сейчас, возможно, Жакса возьмет, если сольет.
Here's a big launch. Tries to end. Oh, wow.
Бросок. Бросками чисто убивает.
The second he slowed things down, and he's spending as little time as he can point blank. He'll only go in if he's absolutely forced to. Forward 4. And there's the mix-up. 2-2. Now, this is the situation, right? This is where the experience will separate these two players. The first couple of games going to Video Games Yo, he's a complete animal online. He's had a crazy good weekend. But
I mean,
now
again, we have to
8.
list. Video Games Yo, he's defeated White Black, he's defeated Derpy, he's defeated Biohazard.
Сейчас будет либо Джакс, либо так и останется на Кане. Наверное, Джакс возьмет. А с Джаксом наверняка Фокси наигран. Хорошо.
Not me. And I was going to bring attention to this. I think, is this the time that we see him swap
Видел
Jax?
я,
Is the character
что он
he
играл с
uses
SonicFox в
not
этом
only
матче.
Derpy to qualify for top 8, but also Hayate we saw minutes before.
Now, if you're struggling to get the rhythm of F0xy by the end of it, in this situation, when you then change to Jax, you're almost like guaranteed the momentum to be different because they are just...
Кстати, про Forever King я что-то про него совсем забыл. А где вообще этот чувак? Его вообще не видно в 10-й части, в 11-й. Он что-то на старте там играл, по-моему. Сейчас я его вообще не вижу. Странно. Походу подзабил чувак. Покажите нам игру. Tekken ушел.
We missed a crushing blow and nothing more. So it's alright.
Класс.
Either way, Jax versus Kung Lao, I mean, this is going to be a game of crushing blows if you're going to be hunkered down. I know when the game first came out, there was always the misconception that Grin and Barrett just, that's the damage variation.
Ну да, видно сразу, что Фокси этот матчап лучше знает. Не знаю, сделали вот такой фиксированный. О, Крашен Блоу, нет? Нет. Вообще непонятно, зачем он прыгает.
Just like that, taking himself to match point. This reverse 3-game sweep is looking very possible now.
Нахуй, в МК ни одного турика не брал? В смысле не брал? Разве не брал? Зато всегда топочем был. Но он классно же играл. Если бы мы про Forever King говорим. Все, короче, Фокси Грампа сломал. Видеогеймс. Хорош. Все, блок уже не хочешь сжать просто. Хочет прыгать, хочет что-то нажимать. Хорош. Блин, шанс есть. Эффект Legend. Да, тот-то не играет. Ну, короче, давай, топим за видеогеймс. Ближку полез. О, блин! Дроп! Как Фокси это все время контролит, а? Дайв-кик. Блин, неужели заберет? Выбит Фокси. Турнира. Очень-очень близко. Ау! Это эпик просто. Все, выбил, красава. Хорош, хорош. Фокси Грамп не возмутил вообще. Вот это было эпик вообще. Смотрите, какой он радостный. Хорош. А ты Джаксом играл? Как он тебе? Джаксом играл? Ну, пока я осваивать я его не хочу. Прям вот полностью. Нормально, да. Хороший чар. Сильный чар. Сильный чар, я бы сказал. Очень сильный. Что-то неохота мне его подрачивать пока.
But Video Games Yo, again, you said before, right? Some players just have that one breakout performance. Video Games Yo, he did well in a local London event, you know, so kudos for that for your first tournament.
Блин, круто,
Top
круто.
8 at versus fighting on the loser's side, you know, again, a
Два
good stepping
боя
stone
взял
for a
на
UK, you know,
Алкане
European
же он,
major
да.
event. That was intercontinental, very impressive.
Так,
This is pro
значит.
competition. We are talking world championship event.
Сейчас будет играть Tekken Master и Dragon.
Again, white black, Biohazard, Derpy, Hayate, and now F0xy Grampa is added to that list. This has been a stellar performance from Video Games Yo. And he
Tekken
is
Master
still
и
in this
Dragon.
tournament. And you know what's really crazy is that
Потом кто-то из них выходит на видеогеймс. Блин, опять эпик будет. Ну тут Tekken Master, скорее всего, проиграет. Ну, я так думаю. Dragon очень круто играет
I was actually
на
hanging out
центре.
with Video Games Yo last night, and Get Nished, who was a player that we commentated yesterday, a
Блин,
Shao
опять,
Kahn
ну,
player, who has personally got
в ближке Dragon тоже хорош.
you know, he's crashing
Даже
in
на
his
Центрион.
account, he's helping him out
Да и у Центрион ближка
financially.
хорошая.
So shouts to Get Nished. I know you're in the crowd for
Центрион играют, если
helping
только от
Video Games Yo
зонинга, те,
to
кто
be here, so we
понимает,
can
как
see what
играть
has been
вообще.
one of the most impressive performances, in my opinion, of the year so far. But we will talk about Video Games Yo more as we go through the rest of this tournament, as we have our next losers match to get going. And again, a losers match with Dragon and Tekken Master. This is the EVO Losers Finals run back. These guys had what I think could be the single most impressive set of competitive MK11 that we've seen from launch to now.
People use the term down to the wire very, very loosely, but when these guys fought at EVO, it was quite literally the absolute definition of down to the wire.
It was a single
Tekken Master
Master that it boiled down to, right? It was that kind of setup. All it came down to was one single execution mistake, and that's what cost this absolute.
Очень тупо играет. Кто? Dragon? Нет, Dragon вообще не туп.
And here they are trying to play for.
Скилл до него
These
есть.
are two players that have pretty much guaranteed themselves to the World Finals 2 points alone. But obviously, the more points you can get, the better seeding you'll be, as well as.
Он все время берет определенного топ-тира и все время мейнит его до победного, либо там какого-то патча. Патч какой-то выходит, и он дропает, да? Если нерфит его мейна очень. Если он даже мидом становится. Так же было в десятке, я помню. Он же играл на Тане сначала. Вообще сначала не помню, на каком. DLC Таня вышла, она не DLC была, я не помню. DLC, он ее мейнил. Она дико поломанная была, там, с армором.
but it's not stuff
Её
that you
потом
can't use
нерфанули, а он
anymore, right? He just has to
пересел
use it in different ways. Geras is definitely,
сыном
by
и
all intents and purposes,
капитаном.
a fantastic character still. And as is Cetrion, so I think this will definitely still be quite a match to watch. Question is Tekken Master going to get his revenge?
В этом патче её не сильно
Move on.
стронули.
Going into the top 8 on the loser side is already
Нерфанули,
quite
ну не...
upset for Dragon in the first place. He is seen to be a top 2 player
Как же он
in
так на ней
SonicFox
играет?
right now.
И будет играть.
Obviously, Tekken Master is trying to take him over a little bit, and escape failed. You know, Dragon trying to go for the tech mid-screen. It's kind of impossible to gauge what version of the grab it's going to be. Oh. And immediate duck into a
Dragon spending it early as well. Even though the breakaway came through, that's pretty much single-handedly tied the match, which is what Dragon needs, right? And then to get, again, another hit immediately, Tekken Master now, no defensive bar. This is a strong lead to have in this particular matchup.
But now, another grab. You know that Tekken Master is going to keep the grab game really strong because the amount of mids.
А хочется посмотреть побыстрее еще SonicFox Rewind. Как SonicFox будет справляться с Люкенгом.
Characteristic of a non-confirm on that jump kick from Dragon and Tekken Master. We saw this a lot when they last played at
Классный
Evo.
перфект.
Tekken Master's knowledge when to flawless block has been absolutely
О,
incredible.
все, это все.
Is he gonna kill him?
Убивает. Это комба убивает, по-моему. Дропнул.
Drop the combo. But every time Dragon has had escape failed, it's just all 3 times he's been hit, he's tried so hard to break. But again, mid-screen, you just don't have the information. No! He miscalculates! He miscalculates. The fatal blow should kill him.
Нечего рисковать.
In round 1.
That was a
Раунд
mixture of an
забирает
unfortunate
с
error on
помощью
Tekken
потом.
Master's end, just not doing the maths enough at the last minute to just calculate where the last breath is going to
Он дропнул комбо. Та комба, по-моему, должна была убивать уже. Все хп забирать.
to worry about and ready to punish instantly.
But the entire fight has been mid-screen, and the second Geras has got you mid-screen. That's why I think he's so dangerous, because ultimately it becomes a complete 50-50 of where his grabs are going to come from, and the grabs give him that loopable offense.
Dragon is showing no fear right now. He's got Tekken Master back to the wall. You know, Dragon is one of the, if not the best Cetrion player. He's just playing that kind of like mid-screen footsies game as well.
I mean, it's a very common misconception to assume that Cetrion is just keep away. She's definitely not.
Definitely a bit of a hybrid, especially in this patch of the game, right? She has those amazing buttons, the whiff punishing, and who better at using it than Dragon, as we see tournament after tournament after tournament.
But you can see the forward 2-1 game. It's down 1 grab or down 1 forward 2-1, and because you can now go into temporal advantage on the ground, giving Geras a lot more unbreakable stuff than he had before, it's a nice little change for him. But the grab's going to send full screen. Dragon not interested playing full screen. Now, this is still Infinite Ward Geras. This is still a variation that can trade him. Look at him, knowledge.
Хорош.
There. Flawless block.
Перфил блок.
Oh, get
wow!
back!
That must have been
Flawless
like the
block.
absolute tip of the fatal blow, but Tekken Master is going to pull her right back in. Going to take the life lead. Dragon, of course, doesn't have his fatal blow to return the favor anymore. Use this to secure round 1.
Oh, the dash in forward 2. Dragon, he's so worried about those
Зачем он
grabs
на него прыгает?
every single time.
Зонил и зонил
And
мэн.
that's why the forward 2 works so well. Especially now he can convert off it way easier. Nice. Good grab in return now, sending him full screen once again.
Oh, the boldness of Tekken Master. That was like max range. And that's one
Раньше на самом деле на пол экрана. У этого вейкапа у
Who else
Герса.
would have did the wake up launcher from like 3/4 of the screen away? Tekken Master, because he knows it's the right thing to do.
Нет, Арзу не участвует.
Is absolutely required.
Арзу смотрит вместе с вами.
Unfortunate for Dragon, escape failed almost every single time. And, oh, trying to interrupt here. Hit by the gauntlet now and finally a throw escape.
The fact that it's either been a successful tech or an
Соник
escape
тут,
fail
да,
means that
ждет
Dragon's throw
финала
into
Венеров.
game being incredible, and Tekken Master really doing a good
Если
job
сесть,
mixing
по-моему,
up
не
things,
вифает. Точно,
making
Ром, не
his
помню,
direction of
по-моему,
throws
нет.
so unpredictable.
Но он минус на блоке, минус что-то 12, 13, что ли.
Dragon on the verge of taking this
Что-то
game. This
такое.
was such a long one, down 2. And yeah. He still needs to try and get it. Whips the standing 1. Almost risks everything on that actually to begin with. Ah, and a good chase, but Dragon. Natural barrier. Such a good defensive special, man.
I love the way that Dragon.
Волта на ком у него. Он удивился на Диворе. Весь турнир, по-моему, прошел. Ну, по крайней мере, который стримили.
He's pretty much built to move a little bit back, kind of play a little bit distance, playing it like one hit at a time. Because the last thing you want to do against Geras is stay point blank, where he's going to have the opportunity to go for flawless blocks to get those big hit confirmed. Especially Infinite Warden when he's got that kind of damage loaded. Dragon played that so well. I can't believe that was just one game. That was a long
Да, он
game.
на Диворе еще играл до патча даже. И очень неплохо.
Especially between these players.
Geras is going to build his game plan so heavily on those grabs, and now finally Dragon's starting to get a lot of throw escapes. And you can see the instant momentum shift once Tekken Master's not able to loop the grabs all the time, but no crushing blows here. That was changed.
But it's still good, man. 145 damage,
Worth mentioning.
guaranteed pressure.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning for those wondering, like that used to be counter hit, but now you have to whiff a couple of them in a row, and then the next one.
Арзу, ты чё не
It works.
участвуешь?
Although wake up fatal blow gets scouted out by Dragon.
Ну, потому
Has
что
no reason to
не
walk into that.
участвую.
He's going to spend both bars. You know that Tekken Master has no defensive bar, drops the combo, but does not matter. He's going to be able to steal it anyway. Tekken Master goes down another round.
I mean, a brave decision from Tekken Master to try and fatal blow there in the first place. They definitely wouldn't have given him the life lead. I think he just goes, hey, I'm still.
Потому что как-то в Ирландию я не планировал ехать.
Well, it's not necessarily a question of will it give you the lead, it's will it give you a chance to win the game. And with the Geras damage, you know, fatal blow into one body splash, into one successful whiff punish, I can see it happening.
But you can really see Dragon's just level of comfort. This was seen for the longest time to be a bad matchup for Cetrion. The Dragon is just so good at it that you would never have guessed.
This is definitely a case of Dragon just being just ridiculous at the match.
Атмосфера новая, знакомая. Это
About how to play this, especially in tournaments.
Фух.
Nice
Я наездился, знаешь, сколько по этим турнирам. Этим меня не удивишь. И много знакомств, и много хорошей атмосферы. Это я уже все прошел.
Down one, very respectful from Dragon. Knows he has to respect afterwards. Oh, the whip!
That's probably the life bar. This is definitely doing enough damage. Doesn't have to spend the second one. Provided he doesn't drop it. No, he does not. Tekken Master be going into the better spikes early.
Да, опять же, сейчас уже немножко
And this is what we were
дела
expecting.
другие.
Remember, there was such a close set the last time we saw them play in tournament. And it's for this
Особо
reason.
сейчас не
They know
поездишь.
the pace. They don't mind playing it, slowing it down. Both players have an insane throw game.
Времени нету.
Oh no! An unfortunate drop from Tekken Master.
Вот сейчас в октябре я на лан, конечно, в Москву съезжу на Игромир.
Maximize as much height as possible for that combo to work, but unfortunately dropping it, losing not only damage, but the positioning. He's even dragging the full screen to work with, but the punish.
He's going to take it right back. The chop. Ooh, okay, Tekken Master trying to get cute here. I like this adjustment, right? Tekken Master hasn't been doing this kind of gauntlet shenanigans before, but now obviously Dragon has kind of got into a flow. He's blocking a set amount of strings. Now he's going to add this next layer of his offense.
Да, вливай Fatal Blow.
Knockdown. Fatal blow is still in play and becomes a lot more.
Сейчас он раз его если ловит на гейзер, то готов.
Well, this is definitely kill territory if Dragon can get hit. Uh-oh! We're looking standing strings, we're looking any guys to Tekken Master.
Кто кого поймает на Fatal Blow?
It's stunned, it's over. Tekken Master has to be so careful, but
Боится Драгон?
Oh my god, the trade!
You know Dragon was looking to confirm that, 1000%.
And Dragon, he's shown so much respect, but
Хорош.
know what happened. Tekken Master
Хорош,
trying to
хорош,
stagger
хорош.
the standing too, and Dragon just being wise to it immediately. That was a lot of foresight there from Dragon, but that's what makes him a top 2 player. His decision making is off the charts, especially in the top 8 side.
Now, unfortunately, Tekken Master down 2 games here. That was one of those, like, unfortunate kind of make or break moments where it's like, after what is a bit of a grind of a match and you're both down to like 10%, if Tekken Master won the round, it's tied up. And he's obviously got the extra games kind of, you know, breathe.
Хочу, чтобы победил Драгон.
Now it's 2 games down.
И его, этот чувак, который на Шаукане выбил лузеров.
But the wake up buttons from Dragon will come through and counter
И
him.
вышел на SonicFox.
So the read was correct, spends both bars.
Очень интересно посмотреть.
Gets the advantage.
Я думаю, SonicFox по-любому справится с Ревандом. Ревайндом.
Alright, that's going to reposition. Good stuff there for Tekken Master.
Now you notice that Tekken Master is almost completely ignoring the 1-1-1 string now, because Dragon, he had the matchup knowledge, he knew how to punish it. He showed
По сути, остается 4 боя, я так
Master
понимаю,
okay,
да?
right, I'm not using that anymore.
Absolutely. Alright now, position. Watch out.
Oh, he had it ready.
Why the sand trap is still... The crushing blow is totally practical. It was changed, but I mean, it's just useful in different ways.
As like I said, right, they toned down some of the quote-unquote cheapness of kind of like, you know, punishing any projectile, catching buttons from a distance, you know, just catching buttons, doing it as a counter poke. It can still be used, absolutely. It just takes a little bit more thought beforehand. That's all. It definitely still works.
Хорошо перфект блочит. Клаус блочит.
Even if you're not doing much damage, you're getting the breakaway out, and that's what matters. Breakaway when you're Geras, I mean, it's just going to be a playground, really. So much options to just do what you want. Another forward 2. I mean, it's a hard mix-up game. Grab or forward 2. And Geras plays it so well. Oh, he was looking for it again. You know he's looking for that mix-up all the time. But Dragon, I think he's content sitting there blocking and then trying to react when a grab happens. That's why you get so many escape fails. Because there's no crushing blow grab to worry about. You can try and tech every time if you have the reaction.
Oh, okay. Dragon beginning to stick out the buttons that can't.
Значит, наверное, это хайп.
Does not get phased.
Его вейкап с помощью ап-3. Или ап-2, это ап-2, да. Всего лишь 47. Ну пускай рискует теперь. Да, что он хотел сделать. Надо было наладить, пускать Battle Blow.
Gonna do enough damage, and Tekken Master gets himself back in the set. Are we gonna see shades of what we saw just before, where we have to remember, Video Games Yo versus Foxy, Video Games went up 2 games, Foxy returned the favor, tied it up at 2, and then went up a round. But Video Games Yo was still able to win. Is Tekken Master doing the same thing now?
И призовые, блин, не знаю. Призовые, по призовым не знаю. Я попробую глянуть. Нет, по призам... Денежные призы какие-нибудь, да. Какая-нибудь техника. Типа уши как-нибудь, какие-нибудь игровые, как всегда. Пады.
Oh, okay, Tekken Master finally finds the chance to charge the gauntlet. We've seen how scary Geras can be when he has that charge and when he doesn't. He's scary without it.
Oh my god,
Покажет турнир, да, поэтому и берут ее в финал.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Киките дэмидж. 56.
Thank you very much, charge.
Просто 56.
Oh, that's so good.
I mean, Dragon had health like 5 seconds ago.
He did indeed. Oh, another at the Evan. Forward 3, didn't want to overcommit. Just
wait, I wonder if he was expecting Dragon to go for the breakaway there. Didn't want to commit to the better spikes.
I mean, from this range, a chop, Tekken, and because he got the...
Oh!
Russian blow залетел.
Yeah, you heard that, and you saw the head shake. Unfortunately, was wasted there.
Он головой мотает.
You know what? He's got the charge gauntlet anyway. Getting it super early on is a nice...
У него, наверное, автоматически включено. Забыл выключить. Ну или кнопку забыл отпустить. А Tekken Master-то камбэкается.
I'm also looking at the fact that Dragon, a lot of his wake-up options are being stuffed, leaving him without defensive bar pretty regularly. Against Geras, especially now he's got the charge, it's bad news. Oh, get out!
It's very difficult to anti the body splash from that range. You know, kudos to Dragon for still having the timing. And there's a confirm, the jump kick is good. Great way for Tekken Master, this is all good damage.
Let's not forget, Dragon just needs one more game to close things out, so he puts himself a match point here. It's a great situation, another low profile, I love it! I love the change of from Dragon.
Oh no! It's a miss again, Dragon. Trying to go in for the move, but the guys just didn't connect, unfortunately. Oh, there's a punish, but no commitment from Dragon.
Ну, не ожидал и не запанишил.
Oh, look, this is 1000% still around that Tekken Master can win. If he uses this offense properly, he's going to get a lot of advantage. The wake-up jump kick, the Dragon special. Wake-up jump kick on a read of a throw? Absolutely, especially when she can convert, and Dragon is on match point now.
He had the luxury of a breakaway just in case it didn't work out. You know, so he had like a safety net, he could afford to go for something quite bold.
Да.
Wanted to forward too because he's been going for so many mid-screen grabs.
Чего приятного в ней нету. Не самое противное в игре, я бы тебе сказал.
Wow, first time we see a boulder and it misses. That's unfortunate, but doesn't matter. He's going to get another whiff punish, and the damage from Tekken Master is starting to matter less and less. He's not having a chance to open him up. The read of grab or forward 2 has just been on point for Dragon, and another clip. No meter to convert here, but at this point it doesn't matter.
Кто противнее? Ну, я бы сказал, что Джейд.
Tekken Master, but Dragon has just completely put a stop to that. Fatal blow is good for Tekken. Can he find the hit? There's the grab. I think Dragon more prone to blocking.
Пчелиный сосочек. Ник найс.
He does not want to press a button by accident.
Давай, Dragon, ну забирай уже.
Dragon is so content just sitting there blocking and trying to react to a grab. And oh
no!
Okay, the breakaway is going to have to come now. This is his last chance as Tekken Master. Oh dear, one more hit will do it.
Да, не заберет уже, наверное.
This is definitely Dragon's to win. No anti-air attempt. Oh god! The body splash, but again, rock solid defense. Dragon, he'll take grabs all day. Frames.
Ну а чего? D1, гейзер.
I wonder if Dragon just wants to defend for the 10 seconds. The time is going down.
Он его запрыгал просто. Ну, без пани смог быть.
He's still alive. Oh!
Oh my god!
Просто высидел в блоке.
The
Красава.
most dry timeout I think we've ever seen. But it made perfect sense.
Так,
Gears' grab
Tekken
takes a
мастер
long
ушел,
time to come
короче.
out. And if you're just
Домой.
doing the maths of how much health you've got left, and you react to throw techs to waste even more time,
Or
and
even
get hit
in
by
that
the others, who
situation,
cares?
you're not even looking to tech. You're just going to take the
Так,
throw.
ну сейчас
Gears'
Video
throws not
Games
exactly
играет
speedy or
с Драгоном,
swift.
я так понимаю.
He saw
Или
the
финал
clock at
лузеров,
20
венеров
seconds, he
сейчас.
saw the life lead he had, and again, if that isn't a sign to the level of composure that a player like Dragon has against one of the best Geras players in the community, at 20 seconds, he was like, I'm just going to block for the rest of the game. And he did.
Антиэлит Пузика Герас это такое себе.
Did not press a single button for like 20 seconds. Ate all the throws because he knew he had the health to take
ну,
it. If
не
Tekken Master wanted to
антиэлится.
chip him down
Сложно.
with just throws, he would have to throw him way more
Почти
times
невозможно.
than the
Там
remaining time allowed.
дэмэдж
That
быстрее
is
выхватишь.
top level decision making from a top level player, and why he is advancing through.
Это было просто охеренно, да-да-да. Это как матч в онлайне. Решил его запрыгать. Ну, Драгон молодец, что он не повелся там. Попытался как-то с антикрасапить это все.
His reactions are so good that he will then reactionary tech the way he thinks it's going to come out. It's really hard, and only a few players out there currently have that style, but it's why when you try and take players that keep the game plan simple, like a Kung Lao forward 4 or a Geras forward 2-1, if you have the reactions to tech and you just block everything else, that skin deep style becomes actually kind of non-effective unless you get a grab. And
Ну чего, сейчас Dragon выходит на Video Games.
It's dangerous when a character like Geras as well, though, when they are a character that will, you know, pretty much true 50-50s on the ground.
Нет, финал
Enough
Венеров.
about that, as we
Вот
have
это
quite the
интересненько.
match ready as we move on to our winners finals. It is a North American show.
Только Sonic возьмет опять Фигуру
coming in
против
with that
Лепенга.
Liu Kang and SonicFox with that Devourer. I just want to say before we even start this that I am so happy that SonicFox has. He stayed true to his word. He said for the weeks building up to Celtic Throwdown, he's like, I'm playing Devourer at Celtic Throwdown. And he is in winners finals. And he has been pretty unchallenged, I would say, is a generous way of putting it, through to this winners finals, right? He is, I mean, when you've even got Honeybee, who is like,
Сколько еще
pretty
игр?
much like the guy
Time.
in the community
Сейчас
most
финал
known for
Венеров,
Devourer. When even Honeybee is on
потом
Twitter
идет
saying, "Don't worry,
полуфинал
guys, I'm
лузеров
taking
2.
winners, don't worry." I feel like that
Потом
really is
финал
a
лузеров.
sign to how
Нет,
much
потом
of a
идет
unique take
4 еще
SonicFox
получается.
has.
Раз,
Not
два,
only with
4.
just Devourer, but
Да.
he's still playing Buzzed. Everyone has moved to Arachnophobia, which got a lot of buffs. But
Сейчас
Buzzed,
SonicFox, если скидывает ревайнда, потом играет Video Games с Драгоном,
very, very scary stuff.
и выходит финал
How
лузеров.
he does in this winners finals, because Rewind has just been the momentum king.
Получается раз, два, три.
One of the huge things
Вместе с
that
гранд-финалом
Rewind
еще
is,
4
I think,
боя.
what has helped him is this patch, and it's not for character reasons, it's not for balance reasons, it's the fact that it's much easier to jail highs now, and that is
You
always...
say much easier, you mean possible now.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Like, Rewind is a player that is
Гора
heavily
Дилор,
focused
Дилор он
on
весь турнир, я
those
так понял,
guaranteed
идет.
situations
He
that
hit confirms pokes like a champ.
he does, and he was very
Серьезный,
before
серьезнее
the game happened
некуда.
that, hey, I really wish this was a thing, because I feel like it would just help the game, it would
So,
help me out
a
a lot.
very-
Lo and behold, it has.
A very quick explanation. What we mean by jailing is previously, if your opponent, if they got hit by a little, a crouching down one, little crouching jab, if they got hit by it, they would be able to crouch your next high. Even if the frame advantage would say they had to block it, it would miss. Now,
Здорово, Лёх.
you can force them to block a standing button if it's the right advantage. And that is so good for Rewind.
But here we go. Looks like we're going into winners finals here at Celtic Throwdown 2019. Rewind versus SonicFox. These guys have such a legacy together.
Без button
Let's
check,
move
да,
on and
играют?
get the World Finals for Injustice 2.
Ну вот он бейтит, просто F4
These
бейтит и
guys
все.
just seem to be clashing at the later end of tournaments all over the shop. And the pressure immediately with Buzz. The one thing is that Liu Kang is going to out-damage her and then some. So Fox needs to make sure he lays those mix-ups on constantly.
Да не за
Give
что.
Liu Kang room to take anything that resembles a turn, he will just melt your low bar.
Если Соник сольет, наверняка возьмет Кейси. Ну или Джакса.
SonicFox is number one on the points leaderboard by a considerable margin. Rewind. He is ninth place.
Может у него челлендж какой-нибудь на Диворе забрать и весь турнир пройти.
Minimum top three, but the more points he can get now, the more he can rest easy in the rest of the season. But he's going to take the first round. SonicFox back to the wall, and the first block
хорош.
Rewind is ready instantly.
The first time SonicFox
Rewind
had that
готов
1-2-1,
к
he
Диворе.
immediately flawless blocked it. I mean, that's actually one of the trickier strings to flawless block as well, because you have to make the read. She can overposit her, she can amplify it to be safe. I mean, going back to the jailing we talked about, where she can lay that pressure on constantly. But the duck into Brave down 2. No defensive bar for SonicFox either. This is just going to chunk down. And now we're in crushing blow territory. SonicFox looking to be a little bit in trouble, but he's starting to get some momentum back here with Devora. I love the range, but Rewind, I mean, it is a game of damage so far, and Rewind's just been doing more of it. Looking for the fatal blow. Oh, there it is! So clutch from SonicFox.
Дразин, привет.
At the fastest speed, man. I love the way they're playing.
Ее маленечко, по-моему, бахнули, но не очень сильно. И даже что-то порезали, что-то бафнули, по-моему. Ну и плюс, конечно, эффект SonicFox.
But SonicFox is still playing around it really well. Rewind committing to these big decisions and it's paying off every time SonicFox is safe, but a little bit minus.
Блин, тащит прямо.
Super fast button. And here's the mix, the constant mix, the amplify, guaranteeing the bugs.
Просто какой там чип дэмэдж.
I've never seen them do that before.
Если, короче, я так понимаю, правильно все делает, Девора в углу просто убивает нахер. Ну все, это он заберет это вообще. По-любому. Просто D1, да.
Non-stop and SonicFox with a very, very dominant last round in that game. But that's buzzed. So, you know, some of us doubted, I mean, myself included, but I was willing to obviously have Fox change my mind.
Такое лицо у Соника интересное.
Buzzed does not do a lot of damage in combos, right?
Просто unsafe. На. Это верхеджа. Сверху клешнями, это же, по-моему, unsafe.
She is in many ways somewhat of a set play character. She is the closest thing we'll get to a set play character in this game. And another confirm, and this is what we're talking about, right? You would think no damage, Rewind, he's already lost over half his life. But it's resource management. It's Fox keeping one eye on his offensive bar at all times. Every hit is being capitalized. If he's got bar, it's a launch into bug. If he doesn't, it's over positive for the standing advantage. Like, it's just absolute awareness of his resources and how to use them, specifically with his character, which you have to do. Big hit from Rewind, here's a chance. One hit away from taking the round, spends both bars, wants that crushing blow, and he is going to go into the next life bar very close to that crushing blow. That all-important bicycle kick.
Fox was just looking at the risk assessment there, right? If he got the crushing blow down 2 or some kind of big crouch, he would have got fatal blow, it would have been unbreakable, it would have been the round win, it was just seesaw effect.
That micro crouch from Rewind. Big decision, big payout. Taps crouch, doesn't hold, just wants to go under instantly. What an anti-air! I have never seen that anti-air in my life. And the dash under as well, trip guard. 1, 2, 3, easy punish. Yo, I love that choice from Rewind because it was instant, no time to realize that he could break away. That was so smart from Rewind. Good throw tech. And again, SonicFox back to the wall, literally and figuratively. Doesn't let him stop from making those big crouches.
Has to amplify this to be safe, otherwise it's game over. But he's still in chip territory. Last breath is not going to save you now with no bar.
Соника берет просто прикол или считает вещь.
Weakness of this variation is it is so resource intensive. With no bar, it doesn't do.
У нее очень крутые разводки, я думаю, что из-за этого он ее и берет.
SonicFox is playing around that beyond just whether that's safe with the bar or not, right? Staggering buttons, the threat. Yeah, back here, Bug Lady.
Он еще играл на ней, на самом деле, до патча.
Rewind is picking his jumps at such awkward angles that we'll say it, foolproof anti-air isn't actually having a chance to work because it's just at funny angles.
Сейчас посмотрим. Если сейчас сольет, то возьмет, наверное, кого-то посильнее.
Rewind, he has the knowledge. Gonna spend his last bar. This is almost a guaranteed round, I would say, for Rewind. SonicFox has to make something magical happen, but will not be able to. The last breath is plowed through by the advancing, multi-hitting strings of Liu Kang. Rewind with so much knowledge.
Now he's trying to go for the staggers, but Rewind, wise to it. He got a flawless block on the 1-2-1 so early, I think he's like already established the threat and the respect.
Well, the thing is about the plus frames though from Devora, she's +1 after the 1-2-1, but her fastest poke is like 8 frames. The fastest in this game is 6, and Liu Kang is going to chew that up, so it's not actually going to help him too much in the matchup anyway.
On it! Trying to avoid the gap, and now more pressure.
And that really is where SonicFox can just do the craziest stuff, where he gets a, you know, the setup, the bug on screen, that one right there, that just shoots out the little ones. That is the absolute.
Ну вот Соник, если пошел, все, он пошел и прям забирает просто весь лайфлит.
I mean, it's not useful to you, right? And Rewind is just not giving him the chance to squeeze out the.
Он не то что ошибается, он не боится рисковать, наверное, вот так. Он делает это осознанно.
Rewind's just knowledge, and the two of these players, they play the game at such a fast pace. It's crazy, really. And now there's the repositioning.
But to even keep up with them is difficult.
Rare footage of Devorah's jump one actually being anti-ed.
Oh, there's a whiff punish, crushing blow. Instant damage payout.
Неужели заберет, а?
Fox not down out of this one just yet. This was looking all Rewind, but SonicFox has a thing or two. And look at that, and the exact same thing again.
Looking for the same thing. Rewind hesitant on the anti-air. Looking to potentially interrupt, but there's the overpositors once more. Would have been
То есть Rewind пытается с перфект блочить. Соник уже это считает. Все забирает. Красава. Вот и новый метод сближаться от Люкенга с помощью. F3. Минус мораль. Новый пик. А, нет, 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 нет. Пока остался на Диворе, охренеть. Ему, походу, челлендж какой-то зарядили. 100 000 баксов, если на Диворе заберешь турнир.
Go on to that risk reward. That's why Fox only does it when it's safe, and that's a wonderful little whip punish. Set up once more. And I mean, the trade's kind of in his favor, similar to the up wrap hammer that Shao Kahn has. Just down 2 and you'll do more damage than you actually take.
Exactly, right there. Same thing.
А, Rewind не ждет, просто апперкотом выбивает, наверное, правильно.
You so rarely see Liu Kang's up 2 as well.
How many comebacks have we seen Rewind do this tournament? I feel like no life lead
Охренеть.
Oh, spoke too soon. The commentator's curse. Absolute madman. Rewind just knows when to pop the fatal blow today. Something in Island's War, I think. Match point for Rewind. If he gets grand finals winner's side, I mean, that is a...
Сейчас Соник в лузера, возможно, если полетит.
SonicFox is the current Evo champ, right? He's taken out a world champion.
One Evo champ to another. Rewind with Injustice 2. SonicFox and MK11. These are two of the best players in the business, and this is just momentum. Momentum through and through. What can Fox do? He's lost so much life and his back's to the wall. He gets the anti-air stuffed as well. It's going from bad to worse. SonicFox is in trouble.
Да не, это невозможно почти вывести.
No! Amplify on the overpositor and Rewind with the clutch punish. Will be advancing to grand finals on the winner's side.
Да, до 3 побед, все.
Champ himself in the process. What a performance. And it's not done yet.
Гранд, ну все, ждем в гранд-финале.
Coming into this, Rewind, not amazing.
Соника и Rewind, да. Если Соник, конечно, пройдет.
Of course, Liu Kang has been his character since the patch, and that has been.
Так, сейчас у нас видеогейм с Dragon играют. 3 боя остается. Я не знаю, почему на Диворе так и остался.
Crucial to the way he plays. The second that becomes something he can do, now he is doing a lot better in tournament, right? It is no mistake that has definitely given him, I think, the confidence as well to be able to play around the way he wants to play now. And Grand Finals winner's side at Celtic Throwdown 2019. Welcome to the stream. If you've just tuned in to us here, but if you've been here with this top 8, you know it has been quite a aggressive start. But now we are starting to get through to closer.
Может, что-то новое, если хотел показывать. Может быть. Хотя, может, он по лузерам пойдет уже на другом чаре. Video games. Тоже эпик бой.
Video games, yo, the last UK, EU, non-American defender in this tournament. He's fought against Dragon yesterday. The matchup was Shao Kahn versus Cetrion. And it was kind of what we assumed would happen.
I actually want to say, they played yesterday, of course, you know, before top 8, it is best of 3 in Mortal Kombat 11. It was 2-0 to Dragon, but they were 2 games that Video Games Yo definitely could have won. I spoke to him after the match, and I was like, how do you feel the matchup goes? And he said in his own words, Shao Kahn Cetrion is 7-3 to Cetrion. He does not like it at all.
Похоже,
So I'm
без
not at all
баттон чека будет
surprised
играть.
to see him trying the Jax Briggs, who apparently is also a bad matchup, but I feel like the way Video Games Yo plays the matchup, this will be better for him as a player. Because he just plays around Cetrion's options a bit better, I feel like, with the way he plays Jax.
Well, with the last UK player in this tournament, you know he's going to have that hometown advantage, and by all means, this crowd's definitely going to want him to win. He has become a fan favorite very quickly. And
again, for clarity, UK and Ireland.
Oh yeah, UK.
for clarification.
I always forget.
I hate to rain on your parade.
I always forget to say that. I always forget to say that. But Video Games Yo in general, you said this on Twitter earlier that although he's new to offline tournaments, his mentality is still fantastic, where he knows that Shao Kahn is what made him famous, and that everyone wants to see his Shao Kahn. However, he's not in it to be a crowd pleaser, even though he is one. He's in it to do as well as he can.
He doesn't play for your entertainment, pretty much. You know, like not to say he doesn't respect the viewer. Of course, you know, he was all he was doing last night was talking about how humbled he is and how he can't believe that everyone's tweeting at him all these nice things. Like he truly appreciates all the nice words people are saying about him. But he is a competitor. He is here to win, and he will pick the character in his arsenal that will give him the better chance to do that. You know, if it's Shao Kahn, so be it. If it's Jax, so be it.
Well, he's had one hell of a run today.
Oh, they're on the wrong stage, so I think they're testing it.
Just defeating a F0xy Grampa in a really close last round 3-2 setting, using both Jax and Shao Kahn, actually. And yeah, it's like you said, I'm not surprised to see this matchup at all. Dragon's definitely the favorite. He's beaten Video Games Yo already.
Shao Kahn возьмет.
Has to do it again. And you know he's hungry for the run back. Dragon will never be satisfied with anything that's not first place. He is a top 2 Mortal Kombat 11 player right now, but I mean, we talked about breakout tournaments, and this even already has been Video Games Yo's breakout performance. Like,
but he's not done.
Absolutely established himself as a top, highest level.
I mean, if he wins this tournament, he's going to add Dragon, Rewind, and SonicFox to his list of conquered opponents.
Can it be done? That's what I'm wondering. Can it be done? Dragon is one hell of an opponent right now, but this is top 4 Celtic Throwdown. Latest stages of the tournament. Can he get losers finals? Or is Dragon going to defend his own top 8 presence? Or empty jump to avoid the anti-air?
В финале тоже, да, до 3 побед.
Respectful of Dragon's button range.
Весь топ-8, по-моему, играется до 3 побед.
Not close enough to get anything else. He's going to turn it into the command grab. Ooh, again, same thing. Whoop. A forbidden string.
Wake up 2 again. You so rarely see that from Cetrion, but Dragon just knew that Video Games was going to jump at that moment. And it was, in fact, the right thing to do. Knocked down now. Dragon having that corner presence. It's very hard to escape the corner against Cetrion, and going for those staggered forward 3s. Oh, the jump kick with him.
Consistently, Video Games is making these big decisions with jump kicks, but they're just not even connecting. Ooh, he tries.
До 5, наверное, это было многовато. Раньше всегда вообще до 2 было. Они в десятке уже сделали БО5 до 3 побед.
You so rarely expect an immediate fatal blow in a top 8 this late.
However, you should if it's Jax.
Yes,
because we've all seen the Twitter clips, we've all seen the videos. Hunker Down Jax is the biggest snowball comeback factor character in the game. He hits fatal blow, he gets max heat, he gets crushing blows that can delete what is left.
But Dragon's going to be fighting for his life, and that's what his defense is going to be here. There's going to be such aggressive keep away and aggressive zoning.
Тут Джакс не заходит совсем.
We've seen what Jax does when he gets up close. You do not want this guy anywhere near.
Опять берет Шао Кана и удивляет.
Teleport Dragon does not want to be cornered. I respect it. Gets knocked away. He's taking 120 damage at a time. Tries to punish, but a good block on the overhead.
And he's looking for the low profile again. That's very similar to like an Aeron Black. We saw Hayate trying to do that as well. Didn't quite work out, but the thought was always there to low profile some of these Jax buttons.
Oh, punish! No bar to amplify to make that save. Video Games Yo is going to pay dearly into a throw, no less. Dragon with all the screen behind him. Oh, but he moves in. Gets a grab.
Fatal blows in play again. Dragon, he's going to be very reserved on his buttons here. And he's looking for fatal blow, but he's hesitating by a split second. He's getting clipped for it. Dragon's trying to fight him away. Oh, the cheeky low!
Oh! That block on the overhead from Dragon. That block on the overhead, he was like, you're not going to do it 3 times in a row. That is a legit mix-up, you know, going for the forward 2, which is the advancing punch, has an overhead option, has a low option. Overhead version is safe, the low is not. So normally Jax players don't go for it, but Video Games Yo has consistently said, no, I'm going to enforce the threat of it. I'm going to keep you scared.
Это он на Шаукане играет, да. Он может на Шаукане, ну что-то взял Джакса. Пикнул Джакса, пока на Джаксе.
Bring attention to video games as wave dashing again. Like, this movement is so crisp. However, you do kind of run the risk of just walking into those slices if you're consistently trying to wave dash. And the buttons and the speed. Just because Jax is close range doesn't mean he's guaranteed to get something for free. And another stagger. Dragon keeping it so effective as rushdown. It's got to be a nightmare to deal with. The moment you get point blank, his pressure game is still excellent. His neutral is strong. Like, it's never truly your turn. Counter hit.
Это раунд. Вряд ли он камбэкнется. А, Шаукань, мне кажется, он получше мог бы что-то показать. Против Трион.
Figure out what you're supposed to do. You know, video games plays Jax and he plays Shao Kahn. They are his two tournament characters. But I do think he seems to have a pretty consistent problem with hardcore keep away. Oh, the duck on the down two was so clean. There's no defensive bar either. This is all guaranteed damage.
У нас новый подписчик. Добро пожаловать. Но веди себя прилично.
Нет, Соник проиграл со счетом 3-1.
Oh my goodness, that conversion.
Логан здоров.
Dragon, not letting anything go without getting as much damage squeezed out as he can. But it's definitely Dragon's game by the looks of things. Hasn't got a lot of work left, and unfortunately for Jax, even if a fatal blow were to land here, he hasn't got any heat. All right,
oh my!
Now,
I mean,
you were saying, I'm still
А то
standing
лол
through
безнадежность.
even if he gets a crushing
Отчаяние
blow after
просто.
this, still not going to be enough to kill. We'll see. No, but he will still have the heat if he gets the command grab.
Какая-то камбулька с крашем блоу может и поможет.
Oh, Dragon called
Хорошо,
out.
да.
Dragon called out the command grab.
Ну, это очевидно было. Руки были заряжены. Это крашем блоу бы был захват.
You knew it was coming. But I mean, I understand why, right? The command grab, if you do the command grab crushing blow, I believe he keeps the heat after it. It's only the crushing blows that require max heat that he loses heat. So if you go fatal blow, and then the command grab crushing blow, you then will still have max heat for the forward throw or the grab ender crushing blow. Does he go out with Shao Kahn? Is he gonna bet it all? Oh, he's going with the
yes,
boy.
He does.
He's betting his tournament life on the character that put his name.
Может быть, сосочки, все может быть. Жалко Соника. А что его жалко-то? Че его не жалко, нормально. Он и так все турниры забирает.
And his tournament team in Jax and Shao Kahn.
They both lose to the same characters.
Yeah, they lose to very similar.
Вот Shao Kahn.
Or at least have a hard time, and that immediate hammer judo trip.
Well, I don't want to speak too soon. He does get the dark freeze activated. I actually wonder if he could have shoulder charged that. That would have been great with the green hammer.
Dragon's not afraid to fight back. He knows that he's looking for the annihilation, right? So if you can just try and push him away. And that back four, that's sweet. Such a good option, actually. Advancing, it's like only -2. Very good button.
Every air to air. Dragon is just one step ahead all the time. No! For a very rare...
Считает как захваты хорошо. Драгон.
Unfortunately, he's going to lose a lot of health for a Dragon. Looking unfazed by this character switch. He's having a hard time right now where just simply put, every time he's making a hard read, like a grab or something, Dragon's just having the right read every time. And he has the same problem when you watch him fight someone like a F0xy, for example, who just goes for a lot of grabs. Dragon is seemingly very, 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 very difficult to grab in a competitive setting anyway, but that's going to be match point. Dragon just needs this round and he's going to get that losers finals, the rematch against SonicFox. Oh! And he's looking for it again. But up wrap hammer, he's using it. Dragon tried to backdash it, but a little bit too late. Oh my god, okay. And now the hard stuff. Does he go for the mid? Oh,
Punish.
He has the advantage, but turns it into something unsafe. And Dragon not only going to get himself out the corner, but corner video games in the process. Okay, I wonder if that was a flawless attempt. And he's giving him another chance. He's fishing.
А минус мораль на Шаукане. Ну да, так и есть.
Just reacting to the block, reacting to the grab, if that's what he chooses to do. Restand now, pressure. Video games also makes a hard read, but I fear he got jailed. And we only just built the bar. Dragon was frames off not having the combo there.
Yeah, that was a big decision. Opted not to break away because he wanted the wake-up options.
He has to make something happen. He has to go for a bold decision right now. These pokes won't cut it. Oh no! He gets it on the fatal blow, but it's so telegraphed. Another day in the office for Dragon. Unfortunately, like the Bios 2K.
Сейчас Драгон против SonicFox.
But I do want to give a personal shout out.
Неужели он будет на Диворе против Цитриона играть? Серьезно?
crazy good tournament.
No, what performance? You know, unfortunate to drop here, but can definitely be proud of what he achieved through here, taking out some thoroughly just top-level competition on his way through. But unfortunately, double eliminated by Dragon. I keep saying unfortunately because obviously, like, we're super biased towards it. I'm sorry about that.
Look, I'm just happy to see a UK player very recently start attending offline events. Because he was always good. You know, video game show he's been playing.
Кейсев, да, наверное, все-таки лучший кейс.
What, 10 years old, you said?
So he says.
Yeah, that's what he
Да
said.
ладно, что нет, что
So,
нормально
like,
было.
he has the natural talent.
Не первый раз он отлетает. Даже были какие-то случаи, по-моему, что он в пулах отлетал.
Always go when you go to serious offline events. You just progress, right? You know, he started at smaller events like Critical Combat and Revolver in London. Versus Fighting, he got his first top 8, but fell short by his own standards.
Ребята, давайте только без рекламы.
Losing to, I believe, Sonic Ninja. At least that was one of the matchups he played in that matchup anyway. And just progressively getting better and better to now Throwdown, one of the biggest tournaments.
Он даже квик-хоп просто.
The biggest tournament he's ever attended.
Готовка всем.
Just like that, fourth place.
But that does mean that our top 3 is decided. And it's going to be, of course, a rewind in grand finals on the winner's side, and our losers finals is going to be
если SonicFox опять
Dragon. So this match that we pretty much, I think we've seen it at near enough every pro competition event I think they've been at. This has been the matchup.
Это же эпичнее
I can't
выглядит.
remember if it happened at Common Break, it's definitely happened a number of times already. Going to be happening here as well at Celtic Throwdown, only this time it's the losers finals, not grand finals.
It is, which is always crazy to me. But while we prepare our next set of matches, we're going to go for a quick break. Thank you for sticking with us so far, and as always, a huge shout to Roadrunner Records. And you know what that means? It's time for, I want to give a big thanks to Dinosaur Pileup for Backfoot off their album Celebrity Mansions, one of our official theme songs for the Mortal Kombat Pro competition stop here at Celtic Throwdown 2019. And we'll catch you guys after the break.
Сколько мы видели, Dragon не мог никогда переиграть SonicFox. Именно в 11-й. А если про футбол, то я не болею за футбол. Реклама Хэви, ну. Это жесткая какая-то, жесткий металл. Вот мне хэви метал уже. Прям жесткач. А что проплачено, то и рекламирует, Ром. Арзу, помнишь меня? Я дружу с Магой. Нет, не помню, извини, чувак. Напомни, пожалуйста. Сорян, чувак, не помню.
think the most character loyalists. I think we're a bit dumb, to be honest. Like, right in America, they would counter pick. That's smart. That's so smart. And us Europeans are loyalists. Like, I grew up with this character. My family died, and now I will stick to this character.
Видишь, Мантис, что-то. Карим, блядь.
Americans have always been typically better. They've been more consistent as across the board. They've got more players that.
Ильяс, напомни, откуда я должен помнить тебя. Еще играл в МК-11? Ну, да, играл. Играю. С тобой играли или чего? Понял. Сорян.
When there is F0xy Grampa against some French player, it's like a classical, you know? Every time I face that guy, I really want to destroy him, be better than him. And it's like this between every country we had.
The European NRS community is incredibly hyped, especially when it comes to the French players. They're always screaming for their guys, and it's always exciting to see.
The European people are hyped. So we have 30 different countries playing Mortal Kombat at Viennality, and that is like the special.
А вот этот вообще кто? Что за игрок? Я его вообще не знаю. Диего Трой. А ты не смог. Или, сорян, в следующий раз попробую сделать обязательно. Может, у тебя ник был другой? Ждешь, кстати, фильм МК? После последнего сериала, Ром, по МК, я вообще ничего не... От мира кино. Потому что такой логи сериала получил. Просто. И вообще, его до конца сняли или нет? Ну, в общем, как-то так. Там в фильме 92-го, там, или 96-го года, не помню, первой части МК гораздо лучше были там маски и так далее. Чем в этом современном сериале. Здорово, Риллер, еще раз.
Welcome back, and a huge shout out to Fever333 for providing the track Animal off their album Strength in Numbers, which is one of our main theme songs for the Mortal Kombat Pro Competition stop here at Celtic Throwdown 2019. Welcome back, my friends.
Т-800 это как раз самый обычный терминатор. Да, нормально выглядит дядя Арни.
And it's losers finals. And that's the crazy thing to me, is that it is losers finals. Why? Because Rewind put both of them there in the first place. So both these players want both the chance to have the
Финал лузеров. Это финал лузеров? Да. А, нет. Полуфинал лузеров.
You can't get enough of that on your opponent in these sets. The more upness you have, the more chance you have to win. But of course, only one of them can go through, and it's going to be a run back either way. Now the question is, how is this one going to go? Because this is the Devourer. Look at it. Oh, God. This is a family stream, for God's sake. I mean, it definitely is. Oh, she's dripping.
То же, что умел, наверное, в Injustice.
Not anymore. There we go. Look. Like a crab. Anyway, losers finals here.
А, это финал лузеров. Почему написано полуфинал лузеров? Это финал лузеров. Ну, посмотрим, неужели он может на Диворе забрать.
closer. Look at the way things go, right? Devora doesn't have the slowest buttons in the world now, thanks to the patch a little bit. They are a little bit more viable than they were. But I'm looking at the range. Dragon is bullying people all tournament by keeping them at a range that Cetrion kind of commands. But Devora can get in even more so than that, than most characters can. So we'll see. And
Опачки, опачки, среагировал как сбил, а?
still comboed from that. Wow, into the overhead. SonicFox keeping it nice and
Похоже, Драгон совсем не готов к Диоре.
again, this is that SonicFox almost like smothering style of Buzzed, right? It's just getting in and just not constantly rushing down, but it's like giving you moments where it looks like you can press, looks like you can move, and then a bug comes out, or he does like a poke, and then it's his turn again. So it's such a good way of just keeping his offense going without just constantly rushing down. Well, the thing is, SonicFox, before this game came out, he really wanted to use Devora. He wanted to be a very, very mix-up heavy set play style character, because that's just what he relishes, it's what he enjoys. Thanks to the version of the game we're now on, where Devora has so much more options to do that. He's right at home. He's playing MK11 the way he always wanted to. And just look at the mix. How
Ooh.
come through and is a launch for Dragon fighting back. Now he's doing a fantastic job, but can he finish it? Devara's blocking every projectile on his way in. Dragon getting opened up by numerous overheads. Every overhead is fully unsafe on block as well. SonicFox is just calling it out. I mean, you're worried about so many buttons. The overhead is just one of many things you're worried about. That could have been it.
Хорош! Поймал.
Simple string hit confirms. Not as easy as it looks if you're just looking for those quick strings, especially off the 1-1, but easier off the forward 2. Dragon will be taking the life bar. Unfortunately, he has to use his fatal blow to do it, but you know it's worth it. When you're that low on health and you're almost losing the game, like, absolutely spend it. Also means you're going into the next round with all of your offensive bar. So when the distance, go full screen, there you go, natural barrier. Just helps the zoning a lot more. If he'd spent bar and, say, fatal blow, he'd be in this round with less means to keep Fox away. So good choice. And now Dragon straight back in this anti, yeah, but no drops. Oh no. And there it is, the crushing blow is spent. Wake up punish. Yes, Dragon isn't really able to keep SonicFox away, right? It's a combination of Devora's amazing jumping range, that jumping front punch, but it's also the fact that SonicFox is flawless blocking every projectile, so it's just not really working out. This is the range that is forced to be played. And again, another overhead, but the offense continues. 2 back-to-back.
Это плохо.
The only resource that SonicFox had left. And now Dragon. Oh, he jumps in the air, and the interruption from SonicFox. He was ready for the call.
Забрал. Блин, охренеть. Просто на характере.
SonicFox played it well. I feel like the real glaring thing here is the sheer amount of overheads that SonicFox is landing. You know, I cannot stress enough. And oh, look at that grim new brutality pose. I mean, what's she even doing? How is that comfortable for anyone? I don't know. I don't ask such questions about Devora. But the real thing is the overheads, right? Every single overhead, you know, the forward 4, which is, you know, the overposit is overhead. Every one of those is real unsafe on block. The only exception is if you've got the bug.
Просто хотел прыгнуть и сделать F4.
The little setup bugs, the ones that follow you on the ground. You can throw overheads alongside that, and if they try and punish, obviously you get hit by another bug. But we're seeing a lot of just raw overheads working like here. Exactly, that one would have been safe.
Вот это сетап, просто охренеть.
And the grab, almost guaranteed even more. Dragon lost half his life in the blink of an eye thanks to the setup, and this is why Buzz is so good. My mind's 100% changed. Yeah, Fox, he's definitely turning a lot of heads this time. I feel like we're definitely going to see a lot more Buzz players in Combat League now. There's going to be a distinct climb in Buzz players. Buzz Devora was always my calling. I just saw characters. I mean, this is an inspirational performance. Oh, yeah. The same reason I expect to see a lot of Shao Kahn, thanks to Video Games Yo, right? This is how it happens. It takes one player with a unique look on the character to show their findings and their tech work in a competitive setting, and that's what we're seeing right now. Big punish attempt, but no, Dragon actually recovered in time. That's a surprise.
На Диоре я играю вообще-то на Диоре. Ну, могу на Диоре играть, но я ее не затрачивал там. Какого-то хорошего уровня. Ее инпуты я все знаю. Я до патча на ней играл. Flawless block punish.
Setup time. This is dangerous for Dragon. He has no defensive bar. Good block on the low. That is a safe string. On the interruption, SonicFox puts a second game the board, and that is a 2-0 lead now. This Buzz looking so, I mean, it's terrifying. There's no other word for it. This is a scary looking character in the hands of someone this knowledgeable. I mean, he's been working hard. Fox has been working hard on this character since the patch, and he's been grinding, and he's a true believer in it. And we can see why. This is a matchup we haven't seen competitively, these two characters, let alone Fox versus Dragon, using them.
Да, он Dragon не перфект блочит, во-первых. С Ревайндом они играли в педали венеров. Он перфект блочил, наказывал нормально. А Dragon нет, что-то не перфект блочит совсем.
Finally, we see Dragon gets the block on the overhead this time, but the lower health he has, you can see SonicFox really wanting to just like get him down with those individual hits by themselves. A game changer too has been Dragon's inability to go up and do the projectiles because Fox has interrupted it every single time. Such a piece of matchup knowledge that he isn't afraid. I mean, the decision making here is insanely good, but the from out of nowhere, Fox getting caught by that one, caught slipping. You notice that Dragon only really does that as well when it's going to kill as well. You know, there's no point doing it outside of, is it going to finish the round or not? Because if it blocks and doesn't work, you at least have it moving forward. But if it hits and then you lose the round, obviously it's gone. You know, Dragon really calculated there. Big wake up, okay. Oh, the walk back into the sweep off the plus frame. SonicFox, knowing Dragon's going to press. Cetron, another one of those characters that doesn't have the fastest button, so that kind of play is going to work a lot better than other characters.
Ну, вроде Dragon немножко адаптировался.
Dragon, I think he's been really struggling to find those effective ranges. I mean, there might be somewhat of an element of just inexperience, right? Even if these guys, I have no doubt they've played online and grinded, and even, you know, locally. However, that said, you're never going to be truly comfortable against someone, I will say, new as this version of Devora when it's not been out for very long, has the patch. I mean, SonicFox is like general setting.
Ну, тут уже сложно что-то будет сделать.
It's the increased buttons, right? The faster buttons. All of that stuff that helps out with Dragon. Managing to get a game now. This is what he needs. Again, how many times have we seen this today? A 2-0 lead and then an immediate return. That's why 3 out of 5 in the top 8 is the way it is. It just gives players that have been able to reach the elite ranks of a tournament just that breathing space, the adaptability, giving us games that are just so much better. So we're going to see if that's going to be a 2-2 or whether it's just going to be one of those games that Dragon will go, yeah, I got one, but ultimately Fox is going to take it anyway. We'll see. Oh, there's a big confirm. We haven't seen much of this. Fox has been using the majority of his offensive bar on other things. We haven't really seen the ability for him to go for the puddle. I feel like he tried to anti-cross up down forward too, but he didn't quite get it.
Это можно же Флаус блочить, последний удар. Я не помню, там 1-2-1, по-моему.
The reason for that is because every player that is fighting this character knows oh my god, is so strong, jumping is suicide. Before we've even established the set, no one's jumping, it's just a huge risk. Look at this Dragon's health has just been completely depleted. Just constant harassment due to chip damage or individual hits for Dragon. Finding the vines. Oh, trying to a big crouch. Okay, so this is a time
Такой лайфлит был офигенный.
It's not going to kill, but it is going to put SonicFox down to like projectile territory. Devora doesn't have the biggest threat full screen. This is a good situation for Dragon. He can keep him here. Oh, he hesitated. But the low! Wait a second, that was such a good choice on the fatal blow. And it's like you said, the one time it's not going to kill, he uses it purely because he wants to have that one chance to win. And full screen, it was in his favor all day.
Камбэк эпический просто прям.
Every throw is going to keep that going. And the flawless blocks. Oh my goodness, that was clean.
Видали хитбоксы какие? МК-1. По воздуху бьешь, попадаешь.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, that's there since day one. That string whipping the way it does. Fox expecting Dragon to maybe just get.
Интересно, сейчас Соник сольет, будет он пикать кого-нибудь другого?
Hang on a minute. All right, grabs. A little bit of damage, but plenty more work left to do. A knockdown's going to help him though. The flawless block, but still quite punished on the forward one. I wonder if that was a range thing or if he was just a bit late. He saw him get the punish before. Oh, speaking of which, yep, there's another punish. SonicFox has that fatal blow. Oh, we bet the entire game on that wake-up buttons. No damage to make it count though. one clean opening, one clean string is going to be enough. Another overhead. They are death on block, but Fox not
They're
afraid.
adding up. They are adding up. And now he's in Fatal Blow territory.
Oh. Look at the respect.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
О, хорош.
Confirm on the Fatal Blow is good. And SonicFox is going to bring himself to match point after this, as this will do more than enough damage to get that round back. Now, there is no Fatal Blow on deck for either player now, but this is make or break. This is move through the grand finals to SonicFox, or it's tie things up.
Unless we see a teleport, it's going to be a
Да, ждать не надо.
for Dragon. He does not have the real estate.
Только хуже будет. Правильно делает. Драгон атакует.
Fox, he's able to mix now. He's going to amplify for more.
Oh dear.
Lets the bugs do the talking. And he's going to stagger. The instruction from Dragon, but he didn't fully believe in the string. Could have got more, but he's going to confirm anyway. Okay, this was exactly what he needs.
Now the tides have changed. Fox, big jump kick out of the corner, turns into the setup.
О,
The wait.
разводочки пошли.
This is optimal setup. Look at the loop stuff, and the second Dragon tries to press. He's getting
А там
stabbed.
чип дэмэдж очень большой получается.
Double-digit plus frames on hit.
Всё.
He's going to confirm it again. No breakaway.
Здесь не дропнет.
And the final hit's what Fox needs.
3-1, хорош. В гранд-финале. Затыкал просто. Там вот этот вот сетап очень клевый. Когда в него попадаются, там просто. И его хавают. Ну пока непонятно на самом деле, что делать из этого сетапа. Где он кидает жука, потом наперед еще кидает жука, который с воздуха. Возможно, ролится вперед. Ну что, неужели он будет на Диворе играть? Ревайнд очень хорошо против Дивора. Матчап знает. Супер так блочит. Пас блочит.
3-0 over Foxy, of course, taking it over SonicFox in Winners Finals, and here he is now with that run back. And I must say, the Winners Finals was quite dominant for him. Yes. It wasn't free, but it was definitely dominant. But SonicFox is partly, considered to be as strong as he is as a player because of his adaptation. Right? He very rarely loses the same way multiple times.
Давай, бери Кейси. Кейси, бери, с Кейси нормально.
Be able to figure out what went wrong.
He's going to be running it with Devora.
Devora, опять Devora.
SonicFox has been running this Devora all tournament long. This really could be his main character throughout.
Ревайнд на Джеке я не помню, играл или нет. Я помню, он играл, по-моему, тоже на Sony или на Рейне.
I'm not actually sure myself, But we'll see.
Is this it?
They're going straight into the grand finals here. Coic Throwdown 2019. Down to 2 players. What a tournament it's been so far, but what a matchup. It's kind of the weird thing.
As always, we had over 100 players. We are down to 2. It's going to be Rewind and SonicFox. The last set of the
15, да, неплохо. Молодец.
Looking to get those points as much as possible and looking so strong already. As the life lead, and SonicFox scored a big jump from SonicFox. He's going to get the breakaway bait. He's going to get the bugs for it, and this looping pressure plus frames.
Все блочит просто.
Rewind feeling like it's his turn to press, and SonicFox saying, "Nah, mate, I want to play this game just a little bit more." And the pressure coming through again. Rewind's going to bite back, but he gets hit by the restand. Super plus, and you have to respect the follow-up. But he tries to punish those meatless overpositors. They are not safe on block, but it's the threat of being able to amplify it at any moment.
Ридлер, у нас тут гранд-финал.
Rewind, but SonicFox has completely just switched things around. And there it is. That is.
Ой, Соник хорош. Соник вообще может в одни ворота забрать 6-0. Такое. Камбэк потенциал у него охрененный. Нет, SonicFox весь турнир идет на Диворе.
Crushing blow, breakaway forced. What a good throw escape. You got to try and take a lot of throws against Liu Kang. This is a character that's going to throw out mids for days, and then finally a crushing blow grab. If you get escape failed, it's just a very, very scary character. But look at Fox, laying the pressure on, making sure that he never advances without bugs to cover his bases. I love it.
Well, that's the thing, right, Devora, one of the weaknesses is no real fast mids, but if you've got bugs that are going to keep them blocking, absolutely. Rewind SonicFox stuffs it again. Hang on though, Rewind, that fatal blow's going to come back soon. He keeps the offense. Oh, if it was there.
Look at that.
I think maybe he wanted to fatal blow, but it wasn't back yet. Oh, oh my god. That throw escape. So crucial to keep.
Бросок сейчас будет.
And another forward for a hard.
А Соник ждал броска походу. Без блока сидел.
One round apiece here. SonicFox definitely didn't expect the mid in that situation, but Rewind, the mid was the safer option. And there's a big neutral jump. SonicFox, it's going to pay off. The bug comes out. Ooh. Doesn't even need amplify. Whip punish! Walking back and letting him whip it for days. He is reading Rewind like a book at this situation. I never want to count him out though. It's a combination of Rewind and Liu Kang, just no life lead seeming to be safe, especially in the hands of Rewind. He's made hella comebacks today. I mean, this is going to be a difficult one for sure, but he has the fatal blow. It's becoming harder and harder.
Ну тут Соник заберет, без труда, я думаю. Даже с помощью щупальцев. Апперкот, ну чего, ну камон.
First game.
Соник ржет, как всегда.
Loser side, and he's still just laughing. He's like, yep, I did that. I did that. But Rewind, on the other hand, just stone-faced, absolute concentration. I mean, anti-air again. Okay, we saw a lot of that in the first set. Haven't seen that yet in this one. Haven't really seen many full combos from it though. We're seeing it into bicycle kick normally, like right there. He's trying to keep it safe. Why try and optimize and risk dropping it when we can at least tick off? He's doing good damage. Yeah, we'll just tick off crushing blow requirement. We've got two of them, and speaking of crushing blows, oh my god, that was just one of the grabs. He has two. Chance to lay that pressure back on. Finally, the punish. I mean, that's it, right? Goes for the overhead, but you can't punish it when there's an insect on screen. That's what he wants you to do. And now he has the bicycle kick locked and loaded for what's probably going to be the next round. Okay, now Devora will be able to get some pressure off this if he goes in. Tries to. Delay again. Look at this staggered game from SonicFox. And again, oh, catches him. The breakaway, SonicFox. That was a bold decision to go for that breakaway. Definitely seemed like a mistake to me. I mean, he bet everything on his ability to kind of steal the round after that, but because he hasn't, he's now got no resources. I mean, to break away when you're on chip damage territory means that it should be quite easy for them to meaty. Escape failed on a grab and a bicycle kick.
Оу, пожалуйста. Что такое? Самый интересный момент.
Very scary for Fox now. He's content just sitting there holding the ball.
Здесь Celtic, что? Нормально. Где гранд-финал? Да нет, это что-то... Не знаю, я не показывает. Пока не могу узнать. Блин, вообще, на самом интересном моменте. А тут дело даже. Меня вообще слышно? А, вот вроде.
SonicFox did it. In that situation, walk up fatal blow. In regular old matchmaking, you'll forget about it. Everyone will do it, but in tournament, it's probably the last thing you're thinking about. But Rewind, ready for every outcome. He starts off the round in a fantastic way as well. And is this going to be a 3-1 in grand final?
Остановилось, нет?
Going to work, but no follow-up.
Так, ну чё, Ревант ведет 2-1.
Very careful now, enforcing that forward four.
Соник так остался на Диоре, я не знаю, зачем он из Диора. Чё она ему вообще, а? Я говорю, ему какой-нибудь челлендж зарядили.
No resources though, so again keeping it nice and simple. One hit at a time here, Fox with a knockdown. Rewind. He has fatal blow, and you know he's looking for it. Escape failed. 2 touches away from winning the round now. Oh. The bugs there, but they're not close enough.
Ну да, что-то типа такого.
Oh, the whip punish! That's a punish, and the fatal blow is good. Rewind. This is another situation that it's probably not going to kill, but this is like fireball damage territory, and he's not going to need a grab anymore. That's the good thing for Rewind here. If he can take the round, of which he should be able to, he's got to watch out for the fatal blow.
Last breath is there. He's got to be very careful.
He has to be careful for the fatal blow, but the down one stealing the round away. That's tournament point. Rewind now needs to stay nice and composed. You can see it in his demeanor. He's not panicking at all. Oh, the whip! Oh, that's you! Rewind, he spends both of them. He wants that crushing blow. He wants to eliminate the Evo champ here and now. Didn't have the crushing blow there and then, unfortunately. Speaking of crushing blows, though, there is one. SonicFox.
Я не верю, что он сможет затащить в такой ситуации.
So that's why he's hitting so many of these mids. The grab is a massive threat, but the restand, what a conversion now. The corner giving Deborah max damage. More pressure thanks to the bugs, but a lot more work that needs doing. Fox truly fighting for his life right now.
But he doesn't want to overextend. The last thing he can do right now, there's the whip punish.
A little bit of damage, but it's enough when you've got the life lead. The patience from Rewind, he is sitting here, he's holding everything. No fatal blow anymore. Oh no! Greedy with his meter.
Or he used the crushing blow though.
Could have been
Не использовал crushing blow почему-то.
Rewind keeping it nice and simple, and the grab becomes more and more attractive. Now Fox dawns on 30% health. He has to amplify, but now he has to hold it. And the
прочитал бросок.
Choice. If he sat there and held it, he probably would have died.
The thing is, in that situation, Rewind has gone for the mid every time, and if he went for it there, he would have caught the jump. This is the level of mind games we're playing now. SonicFox, he knows that's the option.
Rewind's respecting the jump 3 as well. Doesn't want to risk anti-airing it and getting a full combo. He'll be content taking this grab for now. There's nothing to worry about just yet. Fox has the life lead, but Liu Kang can quickly steal it away. Oh my god, the respect on both ends here. Oh, the jump! Now that game comes back down 1 over positives. Plus frame.
Да, с этого джампа 35 просто выбивается.
Down, hang on a minute.
Fox doesn't have that fatal blow either. I think he's got some crushing blows. Be dangerous. Oh, the whiff! That could have been a punish from Rewind.
There it is!
A throw! Big damage coming through, and we are evened out again. SonicFox getting closer to that fatal blow. Oh, that's a punish! That's a punish!
Fox. Is he going to go for the fatal blow? He has to look for something to confirm. The tech. Rewind. Don't grab me! Confirm! He saves it for later. And now, is that going to be a full combo?
Да, вы забрал, офигеть. Ресетнулся, а нет, не ресетнулся 2-2. Ресетки не было еще.
I genuinely don't know.
Да, что Соник творит? Он еще не убил его?
This tournament is not over. Oh!
One more game in this, what could be reset match. As on the back of that fatal blow that...
На Диоре просто такие вещи делал.
But it does scale. That's the thing. The throw tech, the bugs, it scales hard. Rewind. He was so close to winning the whole thing. That one round, but SonicFox in true SonicFox fashion says, no you don't. We're going to game 5. This is going to be a reset for SonicFox if he can get it. Rewind, he doesn't want to play more games. He wants to end this now. The more momentum Fox gets, the harder it's going to be to win, especially if we see a reset. And the bugs keeping him safe again, overhead. I mean, you can't punish it when those bugs are on screen, and the momentum's going to keep going down. Now Fox with a whiff grab, escape failed instantly. That's a blessing in disguise now. Oh, he goes for it straight away, rewind. Ow! Not messing around. Straight up cashing out on that. And now he can spend the rest of the game.
Просто два броска и лайф-ритм
Oh, but a
остановился.
jump kick. Maybe expecting a break.
Равнялся с
Fox there. No attempt to convert. He did walk him down. Fox has had a very hard time actually getting a throw escape. Rewind's been doing a wonderful job of mixing it up. Normally you use the screen as a bit of information, right? What directions he's going to throw me, but you said it earlier. Rewind's not afraid to throw you in the direction you are least expecting. He doesn't really care about positioning if it locks the crushing blow. Bard, he's safe. Can't afford to be punishable here. Not with that fatal blow behind Rewind. Yeah, and Fox had to walk down first. He had no choice but to amplify. He had to try and stay safe. And he's just content sitting there blocking. He's waiting for a grab and he'll try and react accordingly. Forward 4 for days. Oh, he gets clipped. Has to amp again. That's his last bar though. Oh! That's the same point. So Fox is consistently getting hit. The throw
Как же респектят.
We've spent point blank for
Боятся.
the last 15 seconds.
Fatal blow все.
There's just not enough damage to kill. He's waiting for the interruption. One hit at a time. Rewind has no choice now.
Лайфик сейчас
He's
будет,
not gonna stick out,
по-любому.
but the grab won't kill at this range. Wonderful timing. Oh, if only had a crushing blow. That would have been the most.
Epic.
But that's the reason why SonicFox was. He didn't even attempt to throw, to tech the throw. He knew he'd survive it. He did the maths. Throw escape. Okay. Fox now starting to tech a lot of leads. Remember, this is reset point. Escape failed again. Okay, now the escape has failed. This is an interesting throw line game for Rewind. He's got one direction left. All right, amplify, amplify again. We need that bicycle kick and we need the damage. Crushing blow throw, no longer, thanks to the throw escape. Oh no, oh no. Not amplify either. And another escape failed Rewind. Managing to load it back up again. Very, very smart neutral jump. Another damage throw though, another tech. Back. Oh, wow,
Выпрыгивать из угла вообще, когда против Tekken играешь, это очень-очень опасно. На 35 влететь.
Reset bracket and we are going back to 0-0. Rewind. This is tournament. He wins this round. He wins the whole thing and a crushing blow to start things off.
Очень плохая ситуация для Соника.
An anti-air again, Fox. Do not jump at me, good sir. So much damage to end. And Rewind can taste the end of this tournament. Rewind is just an absolute sentinel right now. He cannot be jumped on, he cannot be thrown. But there it is, the setup. SonicFox is going to get off the bugs. Oh, that's a huge whiff, but nothing from Rewind.
No,
oh my goodness, he went for the down two.
Все тут. Очень маловероятно. 4 удара в блок. Даже 3. Ну 4, да.
To go for now, but Rewind, this is his round to lose still. He's looking for something. Fatal blow is there. Will it be needed? Oh, the crouch! Oh my god!
Охренеть просто! Охренеть!
What the hell just happened there?
Это охренеть вообще, шок!
And the counter hit gave Sonic
это охренеть вообще. Вот это поворот. Он просто отпустил блок, он не поверил, что он будет прожимать 1+3.
That was the genius of Fox's decision. Lord. Oh my days, SonicFox is alive and kicking. That was such a good choice though, Master, because if you get counter hit, crushing blow, that's the damage he needed. He bet everything on
То есть ему всего лишь надо было в блоке отсидеться и все. F4, ап3 и все, выигрывает.
My lord. My word. So what do you do in this situation if you're Rewind? I mean, going back to character select and taking some bloody time is the first thing to do. I definitely agree with this. Just, yeah. I mean, how can he not be
Ну все, теперь заново сброс сетки, ФТ3. Ой,
you can see it on his
да,
face. You can see it on
ФТ3.
his face. He's like, why did I press a button there? This tournament, in Rewind's mind, this tournament should be over right now. We should be saying, oh, I can't believe Rewind did it. Oh, he wants to throw down.
Epic
But we're not
просто.
right now. Instead, what we're saying is we have reset the bracket. We are back to 0-0.
Он просто делал 1-2. Ты не поверил, Rewind, что он будет делать это до конца. Ансейв именно.
Win or lose, this is what it boils down to. Now, this is, in my opinion, this is an instant game of composure.
Сейчас минус мораль, конечно, у Ревайнда.
Unpredictable end, if ever I've seen one.
Че не один бой, а еще это ресет-сетки было, Берндоду. Ресет-сетки теперь до 5 играют заново. То есть до 3 побед.
Keeping it nice and safe. The whip. Okay, rewind. Immediately fighting back. Down 2. This is definitely a round 1 after a reset where both players just trying to catch each other off, going for the really weird decisions. Oh, punish! That's the round for sure. Unless he break away. Yeah, no, no way, no way. He's a lot of respect. SonicFox decides to concede the round, no breakaway.
Round 2, fight.
I think the flying kick might have actually just killed by itself. I don't think he even could have breaked. Not worth the risk at the end of the day. Going into the next round with the resources is what you need, but Rewind has his back there.
Ну вот опять вот такая же, да, ситуация сейчас получилась.
That was the exact same situation again. Oh my god. That clean jump in 3. And anti-air again! Now, do not jump at me! Now that really is the god anti-air for Rewind. And what a game! Rewind in swift fashion. Game 1 on the board already. You want to talk about composure? You want to talk about shaking off a mistake that cost you dearly? How about that? How about winning instantly in the next game? Rewind, not messing around.
Уже минус 1, ну Соник, ну камон. Ну возьми ты уже другого чара, ну.
He just made the mad comeback to reset things. Now the pressure game, the respect coming out again. And the throw, that's ultimately what Fox wants. He's going to spend all of his meter. He spent both bars on that. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is all about positioning. It's about keeping the corner. It's about having the advantage. Rewind says no and just does a Rago flying kick from out of nowhere. But he's whiff punished again. Oh, that bug almost connected. I do wonder if that's something that Rewind wants to start doing though. He's like, hang on a minute, I'm just going to start doing fly kicks. Because it's going to get SonicFox off his flow. He's looking for a specific moment to jump in. To
Хочет попотеть, да, походу, очень хочет.
Something else to concern himself with. Okay, throw, but good tech. We haven't got to remind you all how important it is to make the escape failed against the Liu Kang, but you also don't want to get hit by a fatal blow, especially off that string, because this is big damage incoming.
That is doing so much damage already. And Rewind's going to have the full screen. He's going to have position.
Вот Rewind вообще не потеет, он просто прожимает F4 и кайфует. Ну да, тут.
Rewind completely changing things up here.
Round 2.
The confidence is just oozing out of Rewind right now. SonicFox is just unable to just seal it. I feel like Rewind is just consistently finding SonicFox at like 40% health, 400, 450, and he's just finding that huge game changer.
Not only was that just an amazing conversion of that jump kick, he got 2 bicycle kicks ticked off for the crushing blows. That was a gift that just keeps on giving.
Oh, that jump kick is everything. SonicFox left with no breakaway, and we know that crushing blow bicycle kick is locked and loaded.
It's not looking good for Fox now. Unable to get anything going. He just hasn't been able to establish that snowball effect. The throw escape to shut that down as well, and Rewind looking for a challenge. All he needs to do is get one more confirmed now. He has the meter for the bicycle kick, and yeah!
Вот это 50 просто процентов сейчас будет.
Yes, he does. This is going to do about 4, 5, I believe it's about 450.
Я не знаю, почему он не делал это в камбе. Наверное, побоялся, что он брейкaway. Все равно 50. Но почему не амплифайл? Соник, ну камон, серьезно. Хорош.
That was actually quite dangerous, because if Rewind blocked that, last breath would have saved him.
Fight.
Here there from Rewind, showing a lot of respect again. And you can see why Fox, when he got greedy with his bar on the oppositors, he's gone into the next round now with loads of meter to confirm for damage. On the wake-up buttons, that was a counter hit, not a punish. Bicycle kick just became very dangerous. He's done 4 amplifiers. That's all he needs. Here we go. Ouch! 35%. SonicFox,
the meaty. Oh, SonicFox is pressing a lot of buttons. He does not want to let Rewind do it. And there's the counter hit. This time he cashes out.
I've seen this ending before. Tries to interrupt. Oh, amp! Just try and stay safe. The block on the overhead. He wants to punish it so bad, but you just can't while the bugs are on screen. Tries to anti-air, pays for it. Oh!
Все.
Not quite enough damage. He does have one more bar though. Oh, the walk down! Rewind just walks up and slaps the man. 2 games to 0 in the reset of the bracket. Oh, they're talking? Ooh. I don't even know what they said. I'm actually surprised.
Так и остался опять на Диоре. Ну, хочет на Диоре играть, чувак. Ну, пускай играет.
Everything but like what's immediately in front of him. Yeah, I mean, sometimes players do that. But going into what could be our final game here after the reset. Oh! I mean, this is now comeback city. You know, if SonicFox has ever done a comeback in his life with this character, now
очень сложно. Ну, Соник, походу, любит просто сложности.
He has to win the next 3 in a row or it is done. Rewind will be the winner. And Rewind, I mean, Rewind is looking good. Rewind is looking at this. He wants the 3-0.
Против Лю просто сложно, а тут еще и Диора.
Will the breakaway the exchange? No, it will not. Fox holds on to it. Gets himself back to the wall. Rewind has that distance. But that's what Rewind does. He plays around the crushing blow unlike any Liu Kang we've ever seen. And it's where the bulk of his damage comes from. And it's in these game-changing moments it gives him more pressure, it gives him more mind games. That's another clip. And he's going to spend even more so if he goes at the tournament point now. He's in a fantastic position with a threat of a crushing blow again. But the fatal blow for SonicFox. No breakaway.
Не убьет, по-моему.
Catches on the way down. I don't believe this is going to kill, but it is going to be close again. No breakaway either because Rewind was caught on the way down. He cannot block anything. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was
хорош.
If he decided to block and wait in any fashion, he definitely.
А есть инфа, какое место у Соника Фокс? Он почти не играет в лигу. Ну и правильно.
That's a trade Rewind definitely want to take. That one, however, now SonicFox does not have maximum bar. This damage is huge for Liu Kang. And now the bicycle.
У него очень мало там боев и по сути вообще про эту лигу. Он играет с этой, тренится чуваками.
Does he spend it? Does he even need to? No, he does not. The flying kick. Optimization from Rewind. Rewind now tournament point again. He's been here before today. But will he seal it? No. What an anti-air. No breakaway. This is a miserable situation for SonicFox. Manages to find the movement though. Gets the button. Forward 2 low profile to standing 1. That's good stuff for Fox. He's now going to get a restand situation. Staggering it. No attempt to anti-air from Rewind either. You can tell he wants to be very careful here. SonicFox is low on resources, but that's not going to stop him from trying to get the offense. Tries to anti-air, but the late jump kick beats it. And now Fox, with a life lead as chunky as this, can afford to, at this point, even get hit by the bicycle kick, and it still won't even the odds. The bugs once more. He's establishing the threat.
Опять!
Хорош. Rewind knew. He knew that was it. And unfortunately, Rewind, and the exact same situation. The amount of times that SonicFox is just choosing to finish that string that has the counter hit crushing blow because he just knows that Rewind is and time after time, Rewind is doing just that. And unfortunately, another tournament point slips from his fingertips. Now, the question is, can Rewind finish it?
Сейчас Соник затащит, но во все эпик будет.
He has found himself on tournament point multiple times now, but that seems to be when SonicFox just unlocks that next level of just clutch.
Поменял вариацию.
Speaking of which, full combo here, and he's close enough he can even optimize it with the standing 4. And the grab. Oh, watch out! Going back to tournament, of course, we've re-rolled the backgrounds on the stage. Oh, no forward 1. Where's the 1?
Misclicknul.
2. Okay, Rewind, you can tell me. This is the Rewind style of Liu Kang. The crushing blows, they are so important to him. He will spend the resources if it gets him, and wow, the tip of the forward 4 to confirm. Rewind. The clutch combos coming through, keeping him alive in this match, but no, SonicFox with a whiff punish. The crushing blow again, big damage. Not enough to win, but this is a good life lead to have. Absolutely. By all means, he can steal this one away. One clean string into fatal blow, and it might even kill at this health. The bugs making it difficult. Fox has the range advantage here.
Хорош! Блин, как он божественно просто на миде играет. Нейтрал держит офигенно.
That's the last place he wants to be. Oh, big jump in though. SonicFox not ready with the anti-air. Okay, here we go. Only needs to spend 1, save the bar for the rest. Oh, that was cute. Man, Rewind's conversion.
Классный конферм от Реванда.
Oh! And his anti-airs too again. Oh!
Просто 2 раза ошибся и умер, короче. За Liu Kang изи так играть, ну.
Wake up jump kick. The hardest read. The throw tech. And he's just really trying to do these wake up buttons. Fox has a really good chance of losing this round. He maybe can potentially make a comeback here. He's got 2 bars, and as long as those overheads that at this point may as well be unblockable, but it doesn't matter. Again, for another time, Rewind is on his tournament point. Here it comes, Throwdown. Tournament point for what, the 3rd time at least? And again, SonicFox ready. I mean, there is no fear from SonicFox. He is not playing like a man. This back to the loss of the tournament. He's been here so many times to combine. And a counter hit anti-air. Crushing blow, huge damage coming through, or unbreakable. What is the decision? He's going to cash out. Rewind is forced to break away. The overhead. I mean, that anti-air, at that point, you're taking so much damage as well. It doesn't even matter that you break away because so much damage was already done. Rewind remaining his back to the wall in the corner here. Doesn't want to risk anti-airing anymore. Without breakaway, he might even die.
Убил. Не дропай, Соник, не дропай.
Maybe. Does it do damage for the little bit? No, it
А
doesn't.
чё не усилил? Амплифая не было. Хорош.
Another time,
2-2,
SonicFox
охренеть.
keeps himself alive.
Я, кстати, тоже не пойму, зачем он F2 юзает в упор. Вообще не понимаю. Я тоже об этом думал, кстати, Рорик. Соник такой ехидный прямо. Давай, говорит, давай, выбирай быстрее. Мне нужен мой кубок, топ-1. Хлопает его по спине. Ты не переживай, говорит.
Like absolute destruction, and then that's when SonicFox just again flips the switch. And then it's absolute, I am not losing this. This is a tournament I'm going to win. And we are now on our final game after the bracket reset.
Я верю в Соника.
Both times, because you have asked for a better finish. But we're going to find out, will Rewind finally be able to seal the deal? Or will SonicFox continue to refuse to die and win with this Devourer?
Rare footage of the grab after Overpositors not being escape failed. Fox actually not trying to tech that one. We are going to tick off the crushing blow. Another grab's going to come out.
And we're on the kite in hive stage as well, so it's appropriate for escape. Rewind's trying to keep it dead simple, forward 4 or grab. But
опять в упор
a
2-2.
lot of corner carry to just fight his way back out. We're now mid-screen. And another grab. These mix-ups have been super good on both sides, actually. Devourer obviously having less damage, but more momentum. Liu Kang just hitting like a truck at all times. Oh, hesitation. In fact, some of these jumps we definitely could see Rewind go for those down 3 anti-airs. We haven't seen as much at the moment. I think he doesn't want to again overcommit. And get jumped in on. Oh, big hit! No! Okay, the fireball. I think maybe he expected but it does not matter. As the fatal
В чем секрет Соника, не знаю.
Rewind
В его голове.
Take the first round and again. Tournament point.
Уже какой раз у него tournament point? Ну, у Ревайнда я имею в виду. Какой раз, я не знаю. 5-й, 6-й?
Oh, the walk-up overhead. The boldness. Big uppercut though. And the punish. Rewind is ready. Does not want these bugs to come out for free. And there we go. The mid connects. And now bicycle kick.
Угол Девора без метра. Ну все, но это уже очень трудно будет для Соника. Я не верю. Бросок. Я не знаю, сможет ли он.
It's giving them some space, the breathing room. Surely he can't come back again. I refuse to believe it.
Да нет, я не верю. Неужели он заберет раунд?
Oh my god. SonicFox!
Что он творит вообще, этот раунд? Охренеть вообще.
But could it be even more even? This is
Что творит этот чувак вообще?
No fatal
blows.
So many crushing blows off the table. And the overhead that just may as well be unblockable. He's hesitant to anti-air, but alright, that's a punish, counter hit, damage! No breakaway from Fox. He needs those resources, he needs to save his bar. The whip! No, but he didn't commit, Rewind kept himself safe. The patience. The chip, even chip damage here is big. Oh, that was such a good pickup, but no, didn't get the full extension. Does this time though. Gotta watch out for that forward 2-2, one of the Devourer's best strings, absolutely! This is so crazy. This is ridiculous.
Какое напряжение, просто охренеть.
Rewind, he does not want to move in at the wrong time. Does it, turns it into the flying kick.
Поймал.
Damage, a slight life lead. And yes, yeah. No, but this time he goes for a juggle, but didn't get the range. Okay,
Всё.
this time, there's a big hit, not enough damage. Fox needs to make a
Ну это
comeback.
точно
He has to make
всё.
it right now. And there it is, rewind from UYU after time and time again. Finally manages to
Но это было
seal
всё равно
the
очень
deal.
круто.
And SonicFox drops, and Rewind is your Celtic Throwdown 2019 champion. You cannot
Это
say
было всё
that
равно очень
SonicFox
круто.
did not make this man work for it, but finally manages to finish his plate. And first place at this pro competition major is his reward. Round of applause for that grand finals is more than justified.
That was a crazy good
На
set.
топ-тире,
That was a
короче, так,
ridiculous
короче,
set.
потеть, чтобы
Rewinds, you know, he
обыграть
was a
какого-то
slow
лоу-тира.
burner at the start of this
Ну, не
pro
ладно,
competition,
пусть мид.
as we always expect, he climbs back
Диоре
up,
надо
he
очень
establishes
сильно
himself
потеть,
as
чтобы
the
так играть.
absolute highest level player. He's one of the players to watch out for in the pro competition. At this point, you know, we'll be seeing this guy in the finals. I have
Absolutely.
no doubt.
Никита,
I
ты
feel like
вроде
the
уже
points he had
приходил,
before combined
спрашивал
with
про
the
это.
points he secured, he must be a lock now. But I just want to say, you know, if you guys in the crowd can hear us, round of applause for
Да,
SonicFox
короче,
for
очень
that
круто.
incredible
Финал
second place
офигенный,
showing
Соник, как
with
всегда,
that buzzed
супер
Devora.
крут.
He said he was going to play
Ну, в другом
Devora
чаре,
in the
конечно, он
tournament.
изи бы
He
забрал,
said
я
he was going to
считаю.
convince the
Ну,
world that
решил
she
вам
is
показать,
good, and I
наверное,
feel like he
как
achieved
надо
that
играть на
goal.
Дивора.
But the man of the hour, UYU Rewind, the
Всем пока и
invader
удачи.
from Las Vegas, getting that first place on just what a